Hey guys, good evening. Welcome to India's largest e-learning platform, Gradeup. We are back with full energy again for second shift students. And this is a session going to be very, very important because the paper is not only one paper for mechanical. There are two papers in the morning shift and in the evening shift. The overall performance will be normalized based on the difficulty level of paper 1 and 2. We have given in the morning session how the difficulty level, and we have given more than 40 questions. 45 questions. That's not a joke, guys. When paper is not there, memory based questions students shared, and we have solved more than 45 questions. That is the biggest achievement and happened only on Gradeup platform. You guys have to share this to all other students so that second session is going to be important, because the difficulty level, how it is going to be, we have to see now. Once we get the questions, mechanical all faculty team is there here to give you the analysis. But before that, the update is there are no MSQ questions in mechanical. Unlike in CS, there were many MSQ questions, but earlier in EC Electrical, there were no MSQ questions. Now, for morning shift students, there were no MSQ questions. Expecting the same, I guess, right, sir? Evening session also expecting no MSQ questions. Let's see, but anything can happen. There may be a surprise also. Let's see, we have our students going to call us just after the examination. Maybe in next 2 minutes or 5 minutes, we are going to receive a call and we'll ask them how about the difficulty level, how about the MSQ. Sir, what is your opinion? MSQ will be there or not?
Sir, I feel as per the what we are seeing from the previous days, from that it seems to be that there shall not be any MSQ, but everything is unpredictable because there are many subjects. In the previous years, vibrations were coming from 6 to 8 marks. In this year, only 1 to 2 questions were there. So some things are going unexpectedly. But yes, overall paper was very easy. I will say it is easy to moderate. That's only I am saying, because some 2 to 3 questions from theory of machines were slightly difficult than the previous year's question. If we see, otherwise the questions were very easy. Strength of material, all other subjects, they were very easy to moderate. So I feel the cutoff marks will be going from 30 to 35 for the first. Yes, sir. Yes. And sir, that once again I will say that for PSU also it is going to be around 75 or more than that. For PSU cutoff should be like that.
Guys, those who have completed the session in the morning, please check your marks. How many out of 45 questions we discussed, how many are your score? Based on that, you can expect what's your admission in IITs is going to be possible, or you can expect call from PSUs, that you can have an estimation. That is the reason we are doing this session, to help you all guys to have some relaxation, or you can plan if something went wrong and if you are not able to perform well, you can plan something else from now onwards instead of waiting for the result. We have already given the result almost. For all the questions we received.
Yes, you can check on PDF also.
Yeah, we have uploaded the PDF also. Guys, you please check the description and Telegram channel. Detailed solution of all 45 plus questions are there. I guess 46 or 45?
47, sir.
47 questions, absolutely. 47 questions, solutions are given. You can check with the answers, guys.
Harshit sir is here only. Abhishek.
Harshit sir, your favorite.
Harshit
sir is here.
Hello. A very good evening to all of you. How are you all? In just 5 to 10 minutes, we are going to provide the solution. For the morning session, we have already uploaded the PDF. You can check your questions, you can check your solutions, and you can check the answers, and you can predict your score. Now, Joshi sir will give...
Maybe the second shift students are still in the examination hall, maybe just coming in next 5-10 minutes. But what you have to do, guys, all those students watching live, please share it to all your friends, so that immediately after the examination they may be having some anxiety to know the questions are correct or not. So we are going to reveal them. So please share the information to all other students.
So very good evening once again, my dear friends, and I welcome you all on this India's largest online live learning platform by Gradeup Super, my dear friends. यार number बहुत कम है. It is just 34, my dear friends. Come on, share to as many students as you can, my dear friends, so that everybody will be benefited with this. Yes, Shabarish, morning session was quite easy compared to the other branches, what I feel. So that is the reason the cutoff we are expecting is it will be around 32 plus. And for PSUs, it will be around 70 to 75. So my dear friends, as Ramesh sir told, that PDF of the 40 to 45 questions are available, my dear friends. Detailed solution is given by Gradeup. And everybody, good evening. Okay.
Good evening, all of you. I hope you all are well, and let's wait for a while that all of you will be joining us, and make sure all of you share this link to all of your friends, because today now we'll be discussing about the evening section, and let's wait how was the paper, because GATE is all about unexpected, because you cannot predict. But from the previous trend, what we have seen that almost all the papers, if you go for EC or if you go for civil, we are having almost same trends, so we can also expect for the same for the mechanical. And let's see what will be the paper pattern for the second shift also. Yes, sir.
Yeah, this happened in CS. In CS morning session, the paper was not that difficult, moderate or slightly less than moderate difficulty level. But afternoon session was little higher than the moderate difficulty level. So normalization or cutoff gets definitely affected because of that. Yes, so let's see and wait how it is going to be. Vikas sir is also there with us, even though today is very important day for him. But for grade up students, he is still there in the studio. Vikas sir, how it is important for you today, for student point of view, for personal point of view.
So as Ramesh had told you, so first of all, welcome everyone, and please like the session, share the session. Come on everyone. Yes, how's the Josh? Come on, tell me everyone. Yes, mechanical engineers.
Very good.
Mechanical engineers. This row should come everywhere. Just increase the volume of your.
Wish Vikas sir, all of you guys, wish him happy anniversary. Today is
so today there is your Valentine Day, and you have celebrated your Valentine with mechanical, and
so give your wishes by sharing it with your friends and press the like button, my dear friends.
So yes, everyone, come on. Good evening, everyone.
One very important thing I want to tell you.
Session होने के बाद party भी है यार विकास सर के तरफ.
So thank you, Akash Kushwaha. Thank you very much. Thank you, my dear. So my dear student, just after 15 minutes,
so
we are going to discuss. Yes, Joshi sir.
One very important announcement I want to give it, that we are coming up with post-gate guidance session, my dear friends, which is really important to all of you, my dear friends. So please be tuned with Grade Up Super, so that you can get all such informations, my dear friend. Gate exam you have written, but what exactly you will get it. What was the cutoff previously last year? IIT Bombay, ISC, all these colleges, what was the rank? It was been closed. The PSU jobs, everything will be discussed, my dear friends. So very smartly you should be behaving after your result, so that you can get a very good settlement in your life, my dear friends. So all the faculties, grade up faculties are here, my dear friends, since morning. And in afternoon session also we'll be giving you almost more than 40-45 questions again. So be tuned with Grade Up.
Yeah, definitely.
And in morning session, everybody miss Shivam sir, and Shivam sir is there because morning he was there with you in the hall, one of the center.
हे गाइज, हाउ आर यू ऑल. सबसे पहले तो मैं यही बोलना चाहूंगा, और हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ कि सभी के सभी एक बार शेयर करो, और जितने भी लोगों ने लाइक कर दिया है एक बार थम्स अप दिखा दें, और जिन्होंने लाइक नहीं किया है एक बार तो लाइक की बटन जरूर दबा दें, और जिन्होंने कर दिया है शो मी अ थम्स अप. उसके बाद ही हम लोग आगे बढ़ेंगे. एंड गाइज, यू नो वी आर द मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर्स. वी आर श्योर सर. Actually, we are having the questions, we are getting the questions, and we are providing you the solutions within 5 to 10 minutes, right sir? Less than 5 minutes. Yes. So guys, just show me a thumbs up, guys. Just show me a thumbs up. And I want to say one thing, that we are the mechanical surmas. We are the mechanical engineers. And yes, we rule the world. We know that. Yes, right? Okay. And अगर हम रूल करते हैं वर्ड को, तो हमारे लिए क्या चीज़ आती है? हमारे लिए एक वही वाली चीज़ आती है कि हमारे पास मोटिवेशन बहुत अच्छा होना चाहिए. देखो, मुझे थम्स अप दिखाई देने लग गया है, राइट? मुझे थम्स अप दिखाई देने लग गया है. सो जल्दी से जल्दी फटाफट से करिए. एंड वी विल हियर विद द स्टूडेंट्स also, and I will do the best, and actually we will do the best. And sir, यहाँ पर कुछ है जो मैं लोगों को बोलना चाहूँगा.
There is one student.
Yeah, sure, we have one student here.
Hello my dear friends, there is one student by name Nikhil from Hyderabad. He is live to tell you that how was the paper and all. So Nikhil, how are you?
Hi sir, I'm fine.
Okay, how was the paper, Nikhil?
The paper was moderate for me.
Okay.
Numerical questions were more.
Okay, numerical questions were. How many MSQs were there, Nikhil?
MSQs were very few. I hardly remember one or two only.
Okay. So morning session there was no MSQ, my dear friends. Afternoon session there were few MSQs that Nikhil is telling. Okay. So,
One or two.
okay, Nikhil. And what about the multiple choice question?
The multiple choice questions were as usual as per previous year.
Okay.
So more of the numerical type questions were asked.
Very good.
Less theoretical question.
Okay. And on what subject the weightage was given more, Nikhil?
The weightage was more on production
Very good.
as well as remaining on as the previous years only. But I could see that only production was
Any good twisted questions from any subject?
for twisted questions. Actually, I can't remember much of the things because I get ATM.
How was aptitude and maths
now.
difficulty?
How was aptitude and maths, my dear friend?
Aptitude was more than like I should say compared to previous year.
Okay.
All the questions really.
Because morning session general aptitude was complete multiple choice. So how many multiple choice and how many numerical answer were there in aptitude?
In aptitude, all the questions were multiple choice only.
Now also?
Not questions. Yeah.
Very good, very good.
No numerical answer there.
So what was the level of aptitude questions? It was easy?
Aptitude questions were moderate. I can
Moderate.
say.
Okay.
If you know the math basics, then it was easy.
Okay.
And one cheating problem was asked, and one question on basic geometry,
Okay.
and the equator triangle is given,
Okay.
and we need to find the ratio of the inscribed circle and circumscribed circle. So the questions were pretty easy, but if you know the formula, you can do fast, or else you need time to derive the questions, formula.
Okay. Fine.
So I should say that the paper was time consuming.
Acha, time consuming. It was slightly lengthy.
Yes. Slightly lengthy compared to previous years.
No, as compared to the morning session, how can you rate this afternoon session paper?
Actually, I didn't see the morning session paper,
Okay, good.
so I couldn't
Fine.
answer this question.
Okay. So,
Okay, this is the
Thank you.
update, guys. Overall, the paper was easy to moderate, not above moderate difficulty level, because morning session also almost same difficulty level. That was the major point. Second point and very important point is one student was saying that very few SMEs are there, MSQs are there, and there is another information from our other students that there are no MSQ questions. Guys, can you please someone confirm? Yeah. आप बात कर लीजिए सर.
Yes, Bhanu, I am like.
So there are no MSQs. That's what said by one more student. So let's confirm, guys. You also share your experience. How many are there? By the time we have a call from a student, let's listen from him also.
Yes, there is a student, guys, who had just come out of the examination hall, and he want to share his experience about the second shift paper. So I want you to get the information from him only direct. Hi, Bhanu.
Sir,
So how was the paper, Bhanu?
sir, paper, I think you can say it's easy to moderate.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not too tough. Like maybe 5-6 questions were like little bit tough and lengthy, but apart from that, the paper, I think it is moderate, and like slightly calculation oriented questions were there.
Okay, and zero MSQ.
Any MSQ?
Yeah.
Yes, zero MSQ.
Zero MSQ, guys.
Guys, students are also confirming that
Yes.
there are no MSQ questions like in the morning session.
Right.
Exactly. That's
and
good.
Bhanu, tell me, how was the grade up classes helpful to you during the examination? Did you find?
Yes, sir. Very, very useful. I actually initially used the rank up classes only. Then I shifted on to the live free classes. All the questions we discussed more or less appeared in the paper. Like
That's great. That's great news, guys. That's
very
great.
different paper. Different questions were not there.
Uh-huh. So after seeing the question paper, you felt confident, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, we can. Like I felt that okay, I'd be able to do the questions.
Can you remember the topics?
How many NATs?
NATs around, right? 25, right? You said
No, 25 to 30. We can say it.
more than 25, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So,
MSQ.
like, I remember a few questions.
Yes.
One question was from Sine bar
More
from
questions from
metrology.
production.
Sine
Weightage
bar.
is more.
Metrology.
Metrology. One question was from metrology, sine bar.
Yes, sir. Then one question from engineering maths was from Laplace transform.
Okay, in the morning session also this question was asked from Laplace transformation. Okay, so how was the difficulty level of mathematics?
Mathematics, like 2 or 3 questions were tough, but I think like if you give enough time, we can solve the questions.
All right, and what about aptitude?
Aptitude, like 1 or 2 questions were lengthy, but apart from that, like it is also doable only. It's not too difficult. It's moderate.
Like morning session. Aptitude was easy in morning session also. And any other question or topic you can remember?
There was one question which I was not able to solve. Like I didn't get enough time to solve that question. One question was they asked entropy generation of flowing fluid in a flowing gas in a control volume.
All right. So we were missing the entropy generation actually in the morning session. We were discussing amongst us that there was no question from the first law of thermodynamics. There was no question from the second law of thermodynamics. But yes, in the second session, they asked the question from the entropy, very, very important topic in thermodynamics. And and any other topic or
then one question was based on transmissibility of forces from vibration.
Okay.
Then in fluid mechanics there was a direct application of volume conservation for incompressible fluid.
All right, continuity equation, right? There was a question from continuity equation.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Then there was a question based on instantaneous center. Like they wanted to know which are the instantaneous centers in the given diagram.
Mm-hmm.
There was one question based on this one. In rolling in that metal forming section,
okay,
there was a question based on the width increased and thickness decreased. So they asked us to calculate the new length of the workpiece. So directly it's volume conservation again.
All right. So in the morning session also there was a question from rolling. So actually we want to tell you that if you have attended the classes religiously, guys, definitely you must have found the questions directly coming from our classroom material and classroom sessions. So guys, please like the session. So, okay, Banu.
Yes, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you very much, Banu.
Thanks for sharing your opinion. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So that was a direct call from the student, and we have one more call. I think.
we
Live.
are expecting one more call now. Yeah, he is Mr. Shiva is online. Just a minute. Hello, Mr. Shiva.
Hello.
How are you, Shiva?
Sir, ma'am, अच्छा हो sir, आप कैसे sir?
I am fine, thank you. So Shiva, students are eagerly waiting for you. Your responses about the this thing paper. How was the paper? Can you tell me?
So paper was good, sir. Paper was good, and sir, जो हम लोगों ने एनालिसिस किया था, उस एनालिसिस से हमें काफी फायदा मिला. एक क्वेश्चन था स्ट्रेंथ ऑफ मटेरियल का.
Okay.
उस क्वेश्चन में हम लोगों ने वो कैंटिलीवर बीम पे वो जो मोमेंट इक्वेशन थी, मतलब मोमेंट पे पूछा था. वहाँ पर सर वो वाली चीज आ गई थी जिसमें हम लोगों ने मोमेंट देखा था. अब वहाँ पर उन्होंने पॉइंट लोड लगा दिया. मैक्सिमम स्लोप पूछ लिया था कैंटिलीवर पे.
Yes, my dear students, it was almost similar question that was asked in the morning session, but there was what we call an external movement which was acting on a cantilever beam, but in the evening session there was a point load which is acting. Come on, my dear friends, share this information with your friends. Don't forget to press the like button, my dear friends. Come on, very fastly, numbers are increasing. Come on, my dear friends. Yes, Shiva.
We have discussed one more question in the analysis on the morning session, and that analysis was from that rolling portion. Right. And in production फिर से एक रोलिंग का क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया गया था सर. एंड प्रोडक्शन वाज गुड.
ओके.
तो काफी अच्छा पेपर था सर. एंड आई वांट टू थैंक ग्रेडअप की बहुत ही अच्छा एनालिसिस था. उससे सर बहुत ज्यादा हेल्प मिली.
वेरी गुड. थैंक यू. So we are with you, my dear friends. Gradeup Super is with you, with all the students. We will be with you till your settlement, my dear friends. Don't worry about that. And Shiva, can you tell me in comparison to morning analysis, how was the paper in the afternoon session?
Sir, it was moderate, easy to moderate one. Means from the first means sir मैंने देखा था पहला वाला जो सेशन था वो मॉडरेट था, बट उसमें से काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस हमें सेकंड शिफ्ट में भी वैसे ही सिमिलर देखने के लिए मिले, तो मुझे इजी टू मॉडरेट लगा. मॉडरेट से थोड़ा सा कम, बट क्वेश्चंस काफी अच्छे थे सर. मेट्रोलॉजी से भी एक क्वेश्चन था, एक वाइब्रेशन से क्वेश्चन से पूछा गया था, एंड हीट ट्रांसफर से एक क्वेश्चन था. एंड सर फर्स्ट सेशन में हम लोगों का थर्मोडायनेमिक्स से क्वेश्चन नहीं पूछा गया था, बट इसमें थर्मोडायनेमिक्स से एक एंट्रोपी का भी क्वेश्चन आया था.
Very good. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Shiva.
Thank you, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So now we are going to start the solution as we started getting the questions. So we are going to start. First of all, I am going to have a question from the casting. So, guys, as we were saying that Chivarinow's law, it was very, very important, and question has been come from that. And there is a cubical casting size is given, that is 75 cross 125 cross 20, and this size is given, and for that the solidification time is given to be 2 minutes. And my dear, you need to find out the solidification time for the second casting. For that, the dimensions are given as diameter and height to be equals to 50 mm. So my dear, this is a cylindrical casting, so it is basically given, and this is you need to find out. So you need to find out this solidification time, and it has been mentioned that they are going to be castings are going to be under the similar condition. So my dear, for this case, if I consider this geometry to be 1, this geometry to be 2, so if you want to solve this, you will be writing TS solidification time of 1 to the solidification time of the 2. It is going to be that constant K, solidification constant, it is V by SA, volume बटे surface area का square, for the first geometry, divided by K into volume by surface area का square for the second geometry. So my dear, यहाँ पर जो the mistake which generally students are going to make, that is in the surface area of the first geometry, because they feel they take cross-sectional area in place of the surface area. So if we put the value K, and K will get cancelled out, and the conditions are same. Volume, you know that it is given as 75 cross 125 cross 20, and my dear, then divided by when you will be taking the surface area. You know that when you will be taking the surface area for this geometry, there are 6 surfaces, 1, 2 and 3, and 3 just opposite to them. So for 6 surfaces, you will be having 2 into 75 cross 125 plus 125 cross 20 plus 75 cross 20. So guys, this is how you are going to put the values, doing square of that, divided by, for cylindrical geometry you will be saying P by 4 D square H, that is 50 ka square into 50, and when you will be writing the surface area this time, it is going to be pi by 4 D square, that is 50 ka square. This is going to be 2 times and plus pi dh, pi d into h. So this is how you are going to put the value, and just do the square of that. And my dear, as you will be doing the calculation, you will be getting the solidification time for the second one. It will be coming out to be around 2.826. This you will be getting as the answer, guys. This is the first question solution. Okay, so this is from the casting solidification time. Hope you guys are getting it. So guys, please like and share the session as we have started solving the questions now. Okay, so now Suraj sir is coming for 1 to 2 more questions, and I will be coming again for the questions.
So welcome guys, I hope so. All of you are eagerly waiting for the solutions, and please make sure you are please hit a like. I'm seeing 73, more than 75 students are live with us, and still only 56 likes. And I'll be will be sharing almost just like in the first session. We have shared more than 45 solutions exactly just after the end of the exam. Same way we'll be expecting like more than 40 questions we'll be solving in the second shift also. So I want everyone to please boost up your energy and our energy. If you combine, we'll be amplifying our energy. So let's start. And questions level, if I say like we have received some questions, and if I discuss about the question pattern, some questions were lengthy. We do accept that there are some lengthy questions. If I say NET point of view also, there were some lengthy problems. So I won't be going directly, I won't be saying like the paper was difficult, but yes, we need to see more number of questions, then only we'll be concluding that. So let's try to solve some questions which I have received right now. Very easy problem from heat transfer. The question was, what is Stanton number? Okay, I don't know the exact your statement of the problem. The question was, what is Stanton number? Okay, we'll be sending the PDF, my dear friend, for first session. We have already shared the PDF. Similar way, we'll be sending the solution PDF for the second session also. And we want everyone to please boost up. You need to stay with us for the next, because there is no exam. This is the end of this GATE 2021. What you are waiting for, the exactly 1 year, all the hard work will be paid off in today's session. So don't worry. If you are still feeling that sir मेरा paper अच्छा नहीं हुआ, GATE is not only the solution. GATE is the only first solution. We'll be coming up with second, third, fourth, many solutions for all the mechanical engineers. So let's see what is the standard number in the problem. In the option A, B, C, D, there was like ratio of Nusselt number and some other numbers. So it's very easy. It's a ratio of Nusselt number by Reynolds number into Prandtl number. Very easy problem. Very easy problem. They were asking the Stanton number. It's a ratio of Nusselt number by Reynolds. Very good. Banerjee, very good, very good. Now, let's talk about vibration, because in set 1, if I say in the morning session, there was no question from the vibration part, but as expected, they will be asking a question from vibration. So the question was something like this. We were having a spring. Let me draw the diagram for you guys. We were having a spring and it's connected to a roller, or we can say a pulley type structure, and we are having a mass. Okay, it is rotating about its center, and the moment of inertia about the center is already given. I is equal to J. It's already been given. The moment of inertia of this particular roller is J. The stiffness is K. This mass is M, and they are asking what is omega N. What is omega 1? This question was asked. This question was asked. So I want everyone to please like the session, and please do tell me what is the expected answer for this. Very easy. Atif Yusuf, we didn't receive that question, that is why. But yes, definitely, if there was some question, you can do share with us also. Fine. So in this problem, you have to calculate what is the natural frequency of vibration in radian per second. Very easy. You can directly apply. Let us suppose we're having a small deflection in theta. Fine. So we'll be having inertia force I theta double dot. Fine. In this case, mg will be having a restoring force in mg as mg r theta. Fine. And in spring also we'll be having k into r into theta. Fine. Is this clear? We are having mg. Fine, mg and k r theta. What we have to do? We have to use direct formulation. How we have to use? Simple. I theta dot double dot plus mg r theta, because the deflection which we are getting over here, that is r theta, the same deflection will be getting in this mass also and in the spring also. So this will be plus k into r theta. Fine, this is equal to 0. Fine, you have to calculate the torque, and you'll be getting the direct formulation. So what will be the correct answer? You'll be having I theta double dot plus mgr plus kr square into theta. In vibration, we solve these type of question very frequently. We try to add different springs. We try to remove this rolling part. We are directly connecting. So there are many combinations of question you can expect from this vibration. And I want everyone to like for this problem, because this question is very, 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 very important. Okay. So now the question is very easy. So you're having theta double dot plus mg r plus kr square into theta by I is equal to 0. You can equate this equation with this formulation as I theta double dot plus omega n square theta equal to 0. From this, omega n is equal to under root of mg r plus kr square by j, because in the problem they are not giving moment of inertia directly I, they are saying it in terms of j. Okay, so we'll be placing this value and approximately we'll be getting the natural frequency of vibration for this kind of problem as this problem, that is mgr plus kr square by j. Now normally in vibration we are doing derivation in this type of problem. So it's a purely conceptual problem if I say vibration point of view. Okay, and definitely it's a 2 marks problem. Very easy. It was MCQ, I think. It was an MCQ problem. There were some options. So the correct answer is mgr plus kr square by j. Okay, so I was having only 2 questions. Now the next faculties will be coming and they will be sharing the questions, and I hope everyone should be coming and you should share this video to all of your friends. We want that 76 to 176, 276 and go on. Okay, so make sure everyone is sharing this link with your friends. Your motivation is our motivation and our motivation is your motivation. It's directly being proportional. So we want everyone to be live with us. So let's I share this mic to Rushi Joshi sir.
Thank you. So my dear friends, come on, cheer up, yaar. All the faculties at Gradeup are taking pain and efforts to give the best solution of maximum number of questions which were there, my dear friends. They are on the way to get all the questions from all the reliable sources, my dear friends. So come on, इसके लिए तो एक like बनता ही है. So please like the video, my dear friends. Share this information with your friends. Come on, it is near to 100. Make it 200, my dear friends. Come on, cheer up. So now there was a question, my dear friends, from deflection of beams. So in morning session also there was one question for deflection. Now also there is one question, my dear friends. You can see here the question is a cantilever beam which was subjected to a force F at point R, my dear friends. So let this point is A, this point is B. The length of this is L given, and this length is also given as L. The question was, what is the deflection at point R in this? This is the question, my dear friends. I hope everybody remember this, right? Yes, Dr. Lerner. Yes, we'll provide the PDF. Already the morning session PDF is available, my dear friends. You can download it. You can see all the 45-46 questions which we have given the answer, and we are the number 1 to give that, or we are the first to give the PDF of that, my dear friend. Yes, paper was too moderate compared to morning session. It was slightly difficult, my dear friends. Morning session was really easy, but afternoon session paper was slightly moderate, I can call it as. So based on that we can decide or see this also. So my dear friends, yes, very good, Banerjee, your answer is correct. Come on, my dear friend, cheer up. It is just touching 100. I want it to be 200, my dear friends. Come on, aag laga do yaar. Yes, very good. So my dear friends, if you see the strain energy, total strain energy, so we have to take this as 1 and this as 2. So the strain energy is equal to integration of, I can write on it as mx. If I take at a distance x, my dear friends, so mx square dx divided by 2ei, and integration 0 to L. This is also 0 to L. I can write down it as horizontal MAB square dx divided by 2ei, my dear friends. Is it clear now? So solving this, you get the answer as 2 by 3 p square L cube divided by ei, my dear friends. And the question is about the deflection. So deflection is equal to the first derivative of strain energy with respect to p, and it comes out to be 4 by 3 PL cube by EI is the right answer to this question, my dear friends. Yes, very good, very good. Yes, my dear friends, in the afternoon session there were so many numerically answer question, my dear friends. Is it clear? So I request one more question to be discussed by RAC. RAC question is there.
Good evening, friends. So a very simple question came from vapor compression refrigeration system. A very simple question, my dear friends. COP was given in the question, and refrigeration capacity, or you can say refrigeration effect, was given. COP was given as 10 and the refrigeration effect was given as 150 kilojoule per kg, and you have to find the heat rejection in the condenser. You have to find the heat rejection in the condenser. And these type of questions, the same type of questions have been done in the class, only the values have to be changed. The values were changed. The type of problems already solved. What I am saying that Agnibha Banerjee, even I taught you this question, the coefficient of performance question in my notes. If you can go through the notes, the same question we did in the class, and that time also I told you that this question is going to come in the class, and I told you this thing, and you got this question in paper number 2. So let me solve this question again. So the coefficient of performance given is 10, and the refrigeration capacity. I told you refrigeration capacity is generally in kilowatt, but if it is given in kilojoule per kg, you can take it as refrigeration capacity or you can take it as refrigeration effect. Yes, Agniba, the answer is right, absolutely right. Please tell me the answer to this question. Agniba has given the right answer to this question. The heat rejection in the condenser is 165 kilojoule per kg. Excellent, excellent. All of you please tell me the answer to this question. I want the answer to this question in just 2 minutes. So refrigeration capacity is given as 150 kilojoule per kg. I told you this thing, that refrigeration capacity can be interchangeably said as refrigeration effect, which is 150 kilojoule per kg. Now the question asked in the paper is heat rejection in the condenser. So you can write heat rejection ratio. Tell me the formula for heat rejection ratio. That formula for heat rejection ratio is heat rejection in the condenser divided by refrigeration effect, or you can also write it as 1 plus 1 upon coefficient of performance. Right, my dear friends? So from here we can write heat rejection divided by refrigeration effect. What is refrigeration effect? Which is 150. Refrigeration effect is 151 plus 1 upon coefficient of performance is 10. So you have to find the value of heat rejection. How many of you have solved this correctly? Please write. Heat rejection is coming as 165 kilojoule per kg. So this was a very simple question. You can easily do this, right? So my dear friends, keep commenting, keep liking the session, and if you have any particular doubt, if you remember any question, if you want a particular answer for a particular question, if you remember that question, you can phone number. Yeah, you can WhatsApp me on this number. The questions, if you want a particular answer, if you remember any question of any subject, whether it is thermal, production, machine design, strength of material, TOM, fluid mechanics, if you remember any question, you just WhatsApp me the question on this particular number. We will be providing you the solution in just 5 minutes. So next question will be taken by Dheeraj sir.
Yes guys, so now I am here with 2 questions. One is from strength of material, other is from machine design. Okay guys, so SOM question is from column basically. So guys, first of all, I am going for the SOM question. We are having one end fixed and one end free. For this condition, it is given as the buckling load. Euler's buckling load is given to be 100 kilonewton. And you know one thing, that for this the formula is going to be pi square EI minimum upon LE square. And you know for this condition we have seen LE is going to be 2 times of L. So my dear, when you are going to have this, it is given as 100. So you can find out this to be pi square EI minimum upon LE is 2L. You know that this is 2L. So when you are going to have this 2L square, it is going to be 100. This is given, and they are saying that if the free end is going to be replaced by the hinge support, then what will be the buckling load for this case? So my dear, when you are going to, very good Agniba. So the answer for this will be coming out to be, you know, here L effective or equivalent will be L by root 2. So when you are going to put this value, you will be getting P equivalent for this is going to be 800 Newton. Yes guys, so this is going to be the 800 Newton. And one question I am also having from basically Ascent diagram. So that also I will be having in front of you. Yes. So there is a question I am coming with. And that is basically we are having a Ascent diagram is given to us. And this is the Ascent diagram which is given. And when we are going to have this, so it is mentioned already that for 10 power 3 cycle, the value of stress, you know, for this is going to be 0.9 times of SUT for mild steel generally, and it is given to be 450 MPa. And for 10 power 6 cycle, it is said to be endurance limit, and it is given to be 150. And they have asked that this is in MPa for sure. This is in MPa for sure, and they are asking, my dear, what is going to be the number of revolution for a stress of, for a amplitude stress of 200 MPa. This is the question which have been asked. If you remember, many times we have solved this kind of question also. Yes guys, please like and share the session. We guys, yes, sure, very good. Yes, very good, Kailash. Your answer is nearly correct. Very good, as you are saying. So, my dear, when we have done this type of question in the class, I told you that we will be having 1 point like this. You know that this is log base 10. It is going to be 0.9 times of SUT. You are having 1 point here as log base 10 SE. And you know that we will be using the straight line equation, and we will be writing log base 10. This is going to be 0.9 times of SUT minus log base 10. It is going to be SC divided by 6 minus 3. It is going to be equals to log base 10 0.9 times of SUT and minus log base 10. It is going to be sigma amplitude what is given to you divided by 6 minus x. By doing that, you will be getting the value of x to be 3.786. Putting this value, you will be getting the value of number of revolution, which is going to be 10 power x. It is 6111.72 revolutions. So guys, I feel you are getting it. Wonderful, guys, wonderful. So please like and share the session. And guys, yes, so guys, the answer will be coming out to be around that. So now I'm going to share a contact. If you have any question you get, you can please share on this, so that we give you the answer for all the question, solution for all the questions. Okay, guys. So yes.
Hello, guys. So in the morning session, there was nothing from the newly added topic as far as thermal engineering is considered. So this time we have heard that compressible flow has come. Please, could you confirm me in the chat, guys? Commenting, please do let me know. So there was a question with Mach number equal to 1.1, and they have asked with a value of temperature given. Anyone could let me know what is the value of temperature? And they had asked us to calculate the value of velocity. So we know that very simply Mach number is velocity upon of sonic velocity c. And this sonic velocity is given as under root of gamma RT. So with this, velocity would be Mach number 1.1 into gamma, which is 1.4. Now you need to be very, very careful, guys. Do not put the value of 0.287. Okay, because here we need to put the value in joule, and that is where people, you could have made not a mistake but a blunder. So it is 287 into the temperature. If you could confirm, 228, no, it is meters per second. Come on, guys, let me know. Mach number 0.6 tha. So someone told me Mach number 1.1. So whatever the value is, this was a very simple concept that has come from Mach number. Okay, so people are saying 0.6. Let this be 0.6. So 0.6 into the temperature, you get the velocity. Very simple question from compressible flow, a newly added topic. Okay, cool, guys. One more question. Again, a very standard question coming from refrigeration and air conditioning, psychometry, which is the regular question that comes up. So the values that were given.
Sir, guys, students, we would like to again share a number with you so that you all can share your questions. Those who are in the evening section, you can share the problem whichever you are having, like question which you received in the evening section. You can share in this WhatsApp number. We'll be responding. We'll be sharing the solution live in front of you in the next 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so we want your support also, so that we'll be receiving questions. We are having lined up all the faculties. Balaji sir, Harshit sir, Akash sir, they are lined up. They will be coming with their solutions, and I want everyone to like this session, and we want minimum 100 plus should be there exactly on this session. So over to you, sir.
Yes, so people are saying the value of R is also given, so please do let us know what is the value. But the concept and the point is that R should be in joules. That was what one point. Now moving on, guys. Yes, so Mach number, temperature, yes. So coming back, guys, now if you tell me if everything is correct. So this value of R is given as 287 and the temperature is 300.
So if we put the values, we are getting this as 1, 1, 2, 1. No. So you will get the value. Okay. Yes. So next question was, I was talking about psychometry, guys. Very simple question, straightforward question. You might have practiced it a lot of time. So total pressure was given as 101 kilopascal. The temperature or the dry bulb temperature is given as 300 Kelvin. Relative humidity RH is given as 60%, and saturation pressure at dry bulb temperature, which is 300 Kelvin, is given as 2.16 kilopascal. What was asked us to calculate is specific humidity or humidity ratio. So specific humidity is 0.622. Partial pressure of vapor divided by total pressure minus partial pressure of vapor. How do we calculate this value? So partial pressure of vapor can be calculated from this one. Relative humidity is partial pressure of vapor divided by P saturation. If you put all the values, guys, you get PV as, sorry, this one is given as 3.6. And this value is coming as 2.16 kilopascal. So if you put all the values, the value of omega, how much are you getting, guys? Come on, let me know. Let me know, guys, what is the value that you are getting. Great, guys, come on. If you say that many of the questions have come from the class, why are you not sharing it, guys? Let your friends also know that you have put a lot of effort. We are also putting a lot of effort. So do share and like, guys. Come on. What is the answer? So this is coming as 0.01359 kilojoule per kg of dry air. Okay, please make sure what was the unit. Are you getting it, guys? We are still getting, Dilip, we are still getting with the questions. We think at this point of time, it is more or less even. Yes, there were some topics which were not asked in the first one. Now we have this one. Yeah, so this one is coming as 208.31. Okay, so this is, again, we'll say that it is memory based. As you're letting us know with the data, we are getting with the solution. Come on, guys, please do share. Yes. Okay, so now we have Balaji sir with another set of question.
Hi friends, how are you all? So we also got one more question from the Pert analysis. Morning also we got one question from Pert analysis. This is also very simple question. We got it, my dear friends. We will go ahead with that particular question. So what it was given is the critical path of a project consists of 9 activities. Critical path consists of 9 activities. So each and every activity standard deviation, each and every activity standard deviation is given. Standard deviation. What is the formula of standard deviation? Pessimistic time minus optimistic time divided by 6. So actually is equal to 3 days it was given. So it was given as 3, but they are asking what is the standard deviation of the project? Standard deviation of the project. So we have to find out standard deviation of project. How we have to get this one, sir? Very simple. That is nothing but sigma is equal to square root of sum of the variances TP minus TO divided by 6 whole square, my dear friends. So now how we can able to get this? Sir, they gave that TP minus TO divided by 6 was given as 3. Therefore TP minus TO by 6 whole square is equal to 9. Therefore, variance of project sigma is equal to square root of sigma. Number of activities are given as 9. I is equal to 1 to 9. And here it is going to be 9. Therefore, it is going to be square root of 81. So, square root of 81 is nothing but 9 days, my dear friends. So, the standard deviation of the project is 9 days. Is it clear to all of you? All of you, my dear friends, try to share the session and we are going to come with remaining questions. Yeah. Meanwhile, if you are going to get any of the question, try to type it up on the... Yeah, that is correct. That is correct. Rohit, Akhil, Banjare, everyone, whatever you gave it as a correct answer, my dear friends. That is going to be 9 days is going to be the answer for the standard deviation of the project. Now, Vikas sir is going to join with us to discuss some more questions. Thank you.
So hello, good evening everyone, my dear students. Wow, what energy, my guy. So guys, everyone, so how was your paper? Please tell me, everyone. So all the 6 months, 1 year that you have invested in this exam, for this preparation of this exam. So today was the final day, my dear student. I know that you guys are exhausted and you have given a paper. So how was your paper, my dear? Paper was tough? Yes? So we have solved so many questions, my dear, and in the mock test and the practice session, in the most expected questions. So I hope this session must have helped you, and as being told by many students, the paper level was difficult in the second shift as compared to the first shift. Okay, so guys, please share some questions in the comment box. Also, we'll be giving you the solution of the questions on thermal and fluid mechanics. If you are having any question, please share them. Yes, my dear students. If you remember any questions based on your memory, please share the question. Yes, those who have given the paper in the second shift, please share the question right here. Also, we'll be sharing with you the solution of the question from the second shift, and the faculties are coming as they are getting the questions. They will be sharing you the questions. Please share the session and like the session. Come on, everyone. Yes. So now Dheeraj Sardana sir will come and he will discuss few questions that he had got from some student based on the memory. Okay.
Yes guys, so I am here with one question from the industrial engineering now, and one is from welding also. Okay, so the rate of first of all, the production rate of bearing is given as 30,000 and demand rate is given as 15,000. So all these are memory based question, but still we are trying our best. And the holding cost is given as ₹20 per unit per area, sorry, per unit per year. And at the same time, setup cost is given. It is ₹1,800. And number of working days. Number of working days, if you are going to find out, they are giving it to be 300. So as you know, for this question, you will be solving it by taking the formula to be economic order quantities. You need to answer it. It is going to be 2D C0 upon CH 1 minus D by P. That is what you have to do. You need to apply this formula, and after getting this, you will be getting the answer to be 20,124. Yes, 0.6. So these are the answer. This is the answer for this question. Okay. So yes, now Akash sir is coming for question.
Hello sir, hello guys, how are you? So I hope your gate exam has gone well. So now I will be having one small question for you, that is from the production. Okay, that is a very simple question and you might have done this kind of question lot of time. Okay, they are asking you basically about which of the cast iron possesses all carbon in the or basically combined form. Any idea guys? Any guesses? What is the answer for this? That question is this basically. Cast iron which possesses, I think you can give this answer of this question without the options. Okay, cast iron which possesses your all carbon, all basically you can say the carbon in combined form. Okay, what will be the answer guys? What will be the answer? Okay, that will be, it can be grey cast iron, it can be white, or it can be your spheroidal cast iron, or it can be white cast iron. Okay, A, B, C, D. Okay. Yes. So that was a not, no, Piyush, that was not a grey cast iron. Okay, that was basically your what? White cast iron. Okay, so here the correct answer will be your this white cast iron. Okay, because in the grey cast iron, basically your carbon is not in the, or you can say the combined form. Okay, that is in the your flake form, you can say, that is the free form. Okay, this is not the combined form. Okay, so that correct answer here is your white cast iron. Okay, so I will be handing over next question to the our wonderful Omkar sir. Okay, so please hit the like button, guys. Okay, आइए sir.
Guys, waiting for maths question. So yes, here we have received some maths question, and I was looking into the comment box that you are waiting for that double integral question that was given in the polar form. So it's pretty easy. Okay, so let us start discussing some of the mathematics question, guys. Okay. Okay, so few mathematics question I have received. Come on, guys, come on, increase the count here. Let's like it up. And first question, that is a simple one. Let me start the first question. That is basically the simple one. What you are given the Laplace transform. You are given the Laplace transform, and that Laplace transform is given to you as basically the s plus 3 and whole divided by s plus 1, s plus 2. Okay, what is the value of, question is, what is the value of f naught? Yeah, dear students, what is the value of the f naught? What is the value of the f naught? Come on, guys. Yeah, Ankit Joshi sir is also live in the comment box. Thank you, Ankit Joshi sir. Yes, guys, so whole grade up team, even those who are not here, they are with your support. So we need, come on, few more likes. Okay, yeah, Piyush Gupta, there's a double integral question and I'm going to discuss that. Polar form double integral question. Okay, yes, no MSQ as the morning one, as morning. All right. Yes, Kailash, correct answer. Absolutely correct answer. Okay, so let us start discussing this. This is based on what? This is just based on the initial value theorem. Nothing but the initial value theorem of the Laplace. Initial value and final value theorems pe. The initial value theorem they have discussed, and what is the initial value theorem? F0, that basically means the limit of t tending to 0 ft, and that is by the initial value theorem given by limit s tending to infinity sfs. Limit s tending to infinity sfs, and now it becomes a limit based concept, and this will be equal to, okay, this will be equal to limit of s tending to infinity s into Laplace transform. The Laplace transform is s plus 3 divided by the s plus 1 s plus 2. Okay, and it is equal to limit s tending to infinity s square plus 3s divided by the s square plus 3s plus 2. It is infinity by infinity, but they are two polynomials, and you know the simple rule of polynomials. When the degree of both the polynomials are same, so answer will be equal to the coefficient of highest power, that is 1 in the numerator, divided by coefficient of s square in the denominator. Answer is 1 by 1. Okay, answer is 1 by 1, that is equal to 1. Or you can go for L hospital, that is your choice totally. You can go for L hospital also. Okay, so whenever the degree of numerator denominator is equal, answer will be equal to finite, and that finite will be equal to the coefficient of highest term in the numerator divided by the coefficient of highest term in the denominator. 1 by 1. Okay, 1 upon 1. Or other method is divide by s square. Divide by the highest power. That also will give you the answer. Whatever method suits you guys. Answer question simple hai, and the answer is 1. I have given you 3 possibilities of solving this. And then let me place the next question for you on screen. So there is a question from Newton-Raphson. There's a question from Newton-Raphson that I have received. Okay, the equation that is given. Okay, there is an equation given x cube minus x minus 3 equal to the 0. Okay, and with the initial guess, x naught is equal to 2. Okay, find the value of x after the second iteration. Second iteration, na? Yes. Find a value after the second iteration. Find the value by second iteration by the Newton-Raphson method. So once again, a direct formula question. Okay, there is one question from differential equation, वो भी discuss कर रहे हैं. There is one question from polar coordinate double integral, that also we are discussing. Yes. Yes guys, so what is the answer for this by the Newton-Raphson method? So Newton-Raphson method के लिए we need the fx and the f dash x. Fx is equal to x cube minus x minus 3. So the f dash x is equal to the 3x square minus 1. The 3x square minus 1. Okay, Dilip, mathematics, as of now, the questions, morning questions I received around 4-5, they were moderate. Evening questions are also moderate, like one differential equation question. That is even simpler than the morning one. Mathematics ki baat kare. Newton-Raphson is only calculative. Alok Mishra giving the correct answer. Okay, only thing that you were commenting about that polar integral question, that is also very simple. Students just worry looking into the polar integral, but usme kuch bhi rocket science nahi hai. So more or less similar level as of the questions we have collected now. Okay, but we'll be collecting few more questions and then we can comment. Yes, Shubhadeep, correct. Kailash, correct answer. Very good. Yeah, Kailash, आपने सबसे पहले first iteration का result बोला था. Alok Mishra, Ritesh. So everyone has done this question, 1.67 approximately. So you know what has to be done. This is the f dash fx and f dash x, and by the Newton-Raphson iterative formula, I am going to write xn plus 1 is equal to the xn minus fxn divided by the f dash xn. All right. Yeah, Kailash, पहले ही आंसर ले आए डबल इंटीग्रल का. That's correct. I'm going to take that question. So basically guys, suppose x1 you are finding, so that will be the x naught minus fx naught divided by the f dash x naught, and then you are going to find calculations आप complete कर लीजिए, minus fx1 divided by the f dash x1. Okay, because we require basic calculator for this calculation. Complete the calculation. Approximately 1.67. अगर हम फर्स्ट आइटरेशन की बात करें तो दैट विल बी नियरली अप्रोक्सीमेटली अराउंड 1.74 कमिंग अप. ओके, 1.73 1.74 कमिंग अप. ओके, एंड हियर इट इज 1.67, द सेकंड आइटरेशन. Okay, the second iteration. All right guys, so many of you already commenting in the comment box, you have attempted it. Going for the next question. Okay, going for the next question. Let me see what is the next question with me. Okay, yes, the question that you are waiting for, but ये बहुत ही simple है. That is the double integral in the polar coordinates. The question is double integral r sin theta dr d theta. Okay, where the limit of r has been given as 0 se cos theta and the limit of theta is given as 0 se pi by 2. That's it. Okay. That's it. Only thing is, when you convert the double integral into single integral, whether this question is simple or complicated, that depends on your approach. On solving the single integral. Okay, single integral. So check kar lete hain. Okay. So first of all, see, limit of r is a function of theta. So first of all, I should be integrating with respect to r. That is compulsory because the limit of r is a function of theta, and then I will be having the limit r dr integral is the r square by 2. Okay, sine theta d theta, and what is the limit of r is 0 se cos theta. 0 se cos theta, and theta limit 0 se pi by 2. Put down the upper minus lower limit for r. Lower limit is just 0 and upper limit 1 by 2 को बाहर कर देते हैं, and upper limit will become cos square theta. So you have the double integral cos square theta sin theta d theta for the limit 0 se pi by 2. Now how you are going to solve that second this single integral, that will decide your time. Okay, because if you are going to solve it by the trigonometric identity, of course it is going to be the lengthy. Okay, but I will solve it by the Wallis formula. The very simple जो shortcut की हम बात करते हैं क्लासेस में, the Wallis formula, integral cos square theta sin theta d theta. Theta के limits भी perfect है as required in the Wallis formula. That is the 0 से pi by 2. That is 0 से pi by 2. Rahman Alam, correct answer. Okay, Rahman Alam, correct answer. Okay. Chalo guys, anyone final answer for this? Okay, this is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, the cos square, so 2 minus 1 double factorial. Okay, sine power 1 theta, so 1 minus 1 double factorial divided by the m plus n, that is the 2 plus 1 double factorial. Okay, multiplied by 1. ठीक है, multiplied by pi by 2 if both the powers are even. If both the powers are even, I multiply by pi by 2. If any of the power is odd, I will multiply by 1. And you know guys, what is a double factorial? Double factorial, also known as a semi-factorial. Like factorial is a product of continuous numbers, but double factorial is a product of alternate numbers. Okay, evening paper is very vast. Yeah, syllabus. Okay, so see, देखो, you know, ये तो IIT का trend है कि sometimes they try to focus on some specific areas, but sometimes they will cover majority. That is why we, ठीक है, at the Gradeup classrooms will cover up each and every part of the syllabus, guys. You know, IIT can ask you anything. Officially syllabus में है, कुछ भी आ सकता है, and you have to be prepared for each and everything. Saurabh Vishkarma, correct answer 1/6. तो 1/2, 1 double factorial का value 1, 0 factorial is always 1, 3 double factorial is 3 cross 1. Product of alternate numbers. Okay, 3 cross 1 and 1. Answer is 1/6. I would say that is the simplest way of solving that integral. Otherwise, it can be lengthy also. So the answer is 1/6. That is a double integral answer. And one more I have. Then we'll be again moving towards the technical questions. Okay. We'll be moving the technical question. So what is one more question I have? This is a differential equation question. Okay. That is 1 by y dy by dx, you know, easier than the first lot. This differential equation question is easier than the first lot given y1 equal to 1. And केवल solve करना, I need to write down the expression for y. That is what is the question I have got. Okay, 1 plus y dy by dx equal to y. You know, in the morning the question was based on the linear differential equation of first order. Okay, this is totally variable separable. So let us just divide by y. So 1 by y plus 1 dy equal to dx. That's it. क्या कर देना है? Integrate कर देना है इसके बाद. Okay. What is the 1 upon y integral ln y? 1 integral dy integral is y is equal to x plus c. Okay. Given that y1 equal to 1, y1, the log 1 is 1 plus 1. Sorry. Log 1 is 0 plus 1 is equal to x. X is also given as 1 plus c. So 1 equal to 1 plus c. C is cancelled out and c is equal to the 0. C is equal to 0. And if the c is equal to 0, your solution is... Okay, using the initial value, solution is also obtained. Log y plus y is equal to x. Now rest depends how the options were arranged. We have not got the options, but we have got the questions. So if the options are, you know, rearranged, so that you will be able to do it smartly. The answer is log y plus y equal to x. That is the solution to this given differential equation. Okay. To this differential equations. Yeah, maybe the options are given in the form of exponential as you're suggesting. Yes, so that is also quite possible. Okay, that is also possible. So we can arrange it that form also. Not a big deal. Okay, so I think... you're not the first, you're coming. Yeah, so Anubhav sir is coming now with some technical stuff, with some more technical stuff. Guys, stay tuned. I will be coming back with some more aptitude questions. I have 2-3, but थोड़ा सा technical का भी mixture लेते हैं. Let me collect more aptitude questions, and Anubhav sir will now be handling some more technical stuff. Welcome, sir.
Hello guys, I'm back. Now I see many of you saying that sir नया syllabus से बहुत आया सच में. This was kind of expected.
Yes, sir. Before you go, एक request करते हुए जाऊंगा students को. Before you start discussing, guys, थोड़ा सा likes को increase करना बनता है. Guys, come on, have a positive energy towards the session. The whole Gradeup team across all India, they have come to the Delhi center, Noida center, and you know, just presenting you what the level of the gate was, so that even if you are going for the next gate examination, gate 2022, you know the analysis of the paper and you prepare accordingly. Okay, so Anubhav sir, carry on.
Thanks, sir. So I see people are joining in very quickly. Please do join in, and you know that if you have question you want it to be solved, do let us know. Now, compressible flow, guys, I told you that this is a topic that has been added and there will be questions. In the first session, there was no question, but this time we have 2 questions. I discussed one of it. Do you want the second question to be discussed? Quickly let me know, guys, and do like the session, share it, so that others can also join in. Again, compressible flow, बहुत हुआ था, क्या आ सकता है, क्या नहीं आ सकता. I told you it is introduction to compressible flow. बहुत ही basic से सवाल आए हैं. Let us discuss that. Okay. So again, coming back to very simple. तो जो question दिया गया था, the question that was given was that there is air that is flowing with the conditions velocity 300 meters per second. Temperature was given as, could you just confirm me, it was 300 Kelvin or 330 Kelvin? Come on guys. Yes. Stagnation was in the mock test. Stagnation, we discussed compressible flow in the app series, which was free for everyone because we knew, we kind of predicted that yes, 1 or 2 simple questions would have been part of your GATE exams. Come on guys. Was it 330 Kelvin or was it 300 Kelvin? So I know that many people are traveling, they are calling up. So there is a little disturbance with the answers. Come on. जी सर सिलेबस बहुत वास्ट था, इवनिंग पेपर वास्ट, सो थोड़ा डिफिकल्टी एक्सपेक्टेड कर रहे हैं हम बिकॉज द क्वेश्चंस आर from those areas which was not asked in the previous one. Okay, so I've got the confirmation. Great guys. So temperature 330 Kelvin, pressure was given as, now this was the trick, and the value of Cp was given as 1.005 kilojoule per kg Kelvin. Now I keep on saying that in thermodynamics, especially the thermodynamics are applied units guys, units. The first thing, now it is very simple. Stagnation temperature T0 is given as T plus V square by 2 Cp. It actually comes from applying steady flow energy equation. We get this as V square by 2. Okay, cool enough? Now, if you put the value, this is 330 plus this was 300 square divided by 2. Now here comes the point guys. This enthalpies we normally put in kilojoule terms. If you are putting it, this should be 2000. Okay, or what you could have done was convert Cp back to joule, whichever way you want to do it. So normally we discuss this. So 2000 into 1.005, you put the value, this is coming as, come on, 374.47 Kelvin. Was this the answer guys? Was this the answer? So we have got 2 questions from compressible flow. Now we have Rushi sir with another question. Never mind dear, never mind. Sir.
Hello my dear friends, come on, cheer up yaar. Share this information with all your friends so that they will be benefited and they can analyze themselves that how they have performed in this examination my dear friends. Come on, cheer up. I am here with one more question from Deflection my dear friends. Yes, so once again my dear friends, the question is from Deflection and the question is, the slope is being asked my dear friend. The slope is being asked for a cantilever beam, subjected to the end load P, and this point is named as A and this is B my dear friends. The question is, what is the deflection slope at A point? So can anybody tell what is the answer my dear friends? Can anybody tell what is the answer to this question? Kailash, thank you. What is the answer my dear friends? Come on yaar. So Piyush, don't worry, GATE is one of the exam my dear friend. There are so many series of examination after GATE my dear friend. It may be ISRO or BARC or BYJU'S Steel or so many exams are there. Don't worry Piyush my dear friend, GATE is one of the exam. So you get one more chance of better settlement in the life my dear friend. Don't worry, don't get demotivated. Yes, very good my dear friends. Rahman, Harshit, very good my dear friends. It is 50 microradians is the right answer my dear friend. Very simple question. You can go with our bending moment. area of the bending moment diagram. So for this, if you see the bending moment, you can see in this way, and it is very clearly mentioned in the question that area of the bending moment diagram is given. Area of bending moment diagram is equal to, or M by A diagram is given as 10,000 Newton meter square, my dear friend, 10,000 Newton meter square, and EI value is given as, flexural rigidity is given as 200 into 10 to the power of 6, my dear friend, 200 into 10 to the power of 6. We know by the formula that theta A, that is the question asked, minus the slope at B, that is the fixed end, and the value of the theta B is equal to 0, is equal to area of the bending moment diagram, area of the bending moment diagram, area of the bending moment diagram, that is 10,000 divided by 200 into 10 to the power of 6, my dear friends, and the answer that you get it as 5 into 10 to the power of minus 5 radians, my dear friend, and it comes out to be 50 micro radians, in which the question is being asked to you, my dear friend. So please see that, yes, majority of you have done it correctly. So my dear friends, come on, cheer up, share this information with your friends. All the faculties are struggling hard here to get the questions and the solutions for that, my dear friends. So one by one, all the faculty from mechanical will be coming and discussing the questions. Now I request Chandrasekhar sir to go ahead with the question.
Hello everyone, are you guys enjoying the session? Please do like and share it with your friends so that people get benefited. Okay, so I am here to discuss one question from the heat transfer. The question was very simple, but a twist was there. The question was from the heat exchanger. Do you guys remember the question? Heat exchanger. In that question, there is a phase change in the hot fluid. The temperature of the hot fluid is 350 degrees Celsius, 350. And the coolant is having the inlet temperature of 300, and to find out the exit temperature of cold fluid. That was the question. So if there is a phase change, either we take parallel flow or counter flow, they will be same. Performance wise, both will be same. So how to solve it? The other information was given as the overall heat transfer coefficient was given as 1500 watt per meter square Kelvin, and area of heat exchanger was given as 400 meter square. The unit is meter square. And then mass flow rate of the cold fluid was given as 100 kg per second, and the specific heat is given as 4000 joule per kg Kelvin. So how to solve it? By the energy conservation equation, right? So Q can be written as Q is equal to the heat transfer rate is the heat gained by the cold fluid, that is mass flow rate of cold fluid into specific heat of cold fluid, and then temperature difference for the cold fluid, that is the cold fluid. So it is TC2 minus 300 degrees Celsius, right? And that will be equal to, can we say that will be equal to effectiveness of the heat exchanger into Q maximum. Effectiveness into Q maximum. And how to find out the effectiveness? Because there is a phase change. So for phase change, effectiveness is given by 1 minus e to the power minus n, where n is the NTU. And how to find out the NTU? NTU is equal to UA upon C minimum. What is C here in the denominator? C is always the heat capacity, that is the product of mass flow rate and specific heat. UA by mass flow rate of cold fluid into specific heat of cold fluid. What is the NTU? If you put the values, everything is given. So UA by C minimum, that is the for the cold fluid. If you put the values, then NTU will come out to be 1.5, isn't it? NTU will come out to be 1.5. And if you put the value of NTU in the effectiveness of the heat exchanger, then effectiveness will come out to be 1 minus e to the power minus 1.5. What is the effectiveness? What is the effectiveness of the heat exchanger? I have solved it for you. That will be around 0.7768. Effectiveness will come out to be 0.7768. Now, what is Q maximum? You don't have to solve everything. First, develop the expression, and if the things are getting cancelled out, if the terms are getting cancelled out, then you can do that. M dot C into CC into TC2 minus T 300 into is equal to effectiveness is 0.7768 multiplied by Q maximum will be equal to if I remove this effectiveness, we have already used the effectiveness value, so so Q maximum will be equal to C minimum. Q maximum effectiveness is also equal to Q upon Q maximum. So Q maximum into effectiveness, and Q maximum will be equal to C minimum, that is M dot C into CC into TH1 minus TC1. This is TH1 and this is TC1. If you subtract these two, then it will be 50. That is 50. So this mass flow rate are getting cancelled out. Specific heat is getting cancelled out with this specific heat. So what is the value of TC2? Can you let me know? 300 plus 0.7768 into 50. What is the answer? Please share your answer. So that was the question. The question was a little lengthy, but yes, it was not that difficult. The value, the final answer will be around 338.84 degrees Celsius. That should be the answer. Are you guys getting the answer? So how many of you have done it correctly? Please keep on sharing your information, keep on telling us whether you have got the correct answer or not. So now other faculties are also there. Please do like the session, share the session with your friends. So I'll request Onkar sir to share some more questions, memory based questions. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Hello, dear students. Now I'm here to discuss some of the questions from the manufacturing science. Yes, dear students, so there was one question on the grinding, right? So specific cutting energy in the grinding they are asking. See, there is a surface grinding operation which is preferred on the cast iron plate. Cast iron plate is given, dear student. The plate size is so this is the length, width and the height is given. Okay, the wheel diameter is given. Wheel diameter, how much it is? 150 millimeter. The width of the wheel is also given 12 mm. Then the cutting speed, cutting velocity is given 40 meter per second. Please remember it is given in 40 meter per second. So definitely if I want to write in meter per or the millimeter per minute, so definitely it will be 40,000, isn't it? Multiply by 60, isn't it? So it will be around, you do the calculation, VC is this much, it will be mm per minute. Okay, then dear students, the table feed is given, table feed or table speed is given, which is, you can take F3, it is 5 meter per minute, and depth of cut is given 50 micron. Also given the number of passes 20, then the FT average This is the cutting force, dear students, 40 Newton. And in the grinding operation, we know that the thrust force is maximum than the main tangential force. So this is thrust force is given as 60 Newton. Right, so they are asking the specific grinding energy, dear students. From this data, definitely we can able to calculate. So you can see here, this is a grinding wheel of diameter 150 millimeter, right? And the width of the grinding wheel also given. So how much it is? 12 mm, right? So diameter is 150 and width is 12 mm. Definitely we can calculate the material removal rate, right? So how to calculate the material removal rate? So see it here. So the material removal rate or MRR, which is nothing but Q is equal to the width of the grinding wheel, that is B into depth of cut into the table speed, right? So width of the grinding wheel, how much it is given? 12 mm into depth of cut 50 micron, 0.05 millimeter into F3 is how much it is given? It is given as 5. It is 5 meter per minute, so definitely it will be 5000 mm per minute, right? So it will be around 30 or 3000 mm cube, right? This will be the MRR you are getting in a single pass, but they are saying there are the number of passes are 12. Sorry, 20 are the number of passes given. Is that okay? So, right, so I can write the total MRR will be how much? This 20 multiplied by 3000, right? It will be around 60,000 mm cube per minute, right? And now if I want to calculate the UC, specific grinding energy, it is specific grinding energy. It will be this FC into VC divided by this QMRR, right? So FC it is given 40 into this cutting velocity. If you calculate there, it will be 24,000, right? Divided by this 60,000. That is your MRR. So it will be around say 160 joule per mm cube. So this is the UC, actually this is UG. I hope, how many of you are getting this question? So definitely to calculate the MRRs, it is given as the width of the grinding wheel multiplied by cutting velocity multiplied by table speed. This is the MRR. Okay. Please. Yes, sir.
Okay guys, I hope so all of you are enjoying this sessions. Soon Vikas sir will be joining with thermodynamics, very important questions. And before Vikas sir is taking solution, let me quickly go with this very important number which already I have shared with you earlier also. Fine. So the number is, sir, where is that number? Do you remember, sir? So you can share the questions in this number because all faculties are hardworking and they are giving solutions just after the session. So it's we all faculty are giving their 100% and we require you guys also to please share your questions on this WhatsApp number. All the faculties are available. Okay, fine. And if you talk about the questions, if I talk about the questions were moderately, some questions were very lengthy. So I would personally suggest you should not be attending these questions. Okay, fine. And here we are having Vikas sir with us. He'll be sharing the thermodynamics question. Okay, so over to Vikas sir.
Yeah, thank you, Surya sir. Thank you. So now I'll be discussing one question on thermodynamics and two questions on fluid mechanics with you all, guys. Okay. So let me share the questions. Yeah. Thank you. So my dear students, please, I hope you guys are also calculating your score. Those who have just given their shift 2 paper, right? So I think so far we have discussed, I think 10 to 15 questions, and you must have got the answer for those questions. Now I'll be sharing some solution to 3 questions or 2 questions on fluid mechanics and 1 question on compressible flow. Yes, my dear students. So let's see. This question came from fluid kinematics, and in that question of fluid kinematics, it was given that the velocity, the x velocity, that is u, was given as 2x yt, and the v component of the velocity was minus y square into t. And you have to find the equation of the streamline. Find the equation of streamline. Equation of streamline at point 1, 1. At point 1, 1. So this was a question which came from fluid mechanics, from fluid kinematics topic, my dear students. Okay, so my dear son, let's see. As you have to find the equation of the streamline two-dimensional flow, because they have given the x and y component of velocity. So you know that what is the equation of streamline, my dear. So equation of the streamline in two-dimensional is, yes, equation of the streamline in two-dimensional, my dear, is in 2D is dx by u is equal to dy by v, right? So if you just put the values, what you will get from here, that is dx over 2x yt is equal to dy over minus y square into t. So this t will get cancelled out, y will get cancelled out, you will be left with dx over 2x, and this will be coming this side, so it will be plus dy over v, y is equal to 0. If you integrate it, you will get this as half of log x plus log y is equal to constant, right? So if you integrate this, what you will get from here, you can also write this in this form, that is log of x into y square is equal to c, because they have given the point x and y as 1, 1. So if you put the value, you will be getting this as okay, this will be log c, my dear. So this will be x square is equal to c. If you put the value of 1, 1, you will be getting c will be coming out equal to 1. So the equation will become xy square equal to 1. So I hope this was the answer for this question. Yes, my dear student, have you got this answer? Yes, xy square is equal to 1. This will be the solution for this question. Let's see another question, my dear. This is also from the subject of fluid mechanics. For two-dimensional incompressible flow, so the equation was given, that is you have to find the value of del by del x of u square plus del by del y of uv equal, you have to find this value. Okay, so the option which were given were, that is u du by dx plus v du by dy. This was the first option. The second option was given, that was u dv by dx plus v dv by dy. The third option which was given was u du by dy plus v dv by dx, and the fourth option was given, that is option number D, was u du by dy plus v dv by dy. So how can you solve this question? They have one important thing is mentioned, that it is an incompressible flow. Okay, so that is an important catch here. All right, so let's see how to solve this question. Now the equation that was given was del by del x of u square plus del by del y of uv equal to 0. Now for solving this question you have to find this equation. Okay, so for solving this, you have to use the some mathematics or differential form. So if you open this you will be getting this value as this will be, if you open this, you can also write it as 2u du by dx plus u times of dv by dy plus v times of du by dy. Okay, now you can also write this equation in this form, u du by dx plus u du by dx plus u dv by dy plus v du by dy. Okay, now you can also write this equation as u du by dx. If you take common u here, you will be getting this as du by dx plus dv by dy, right, plus v times of du by dy. Now you know that for incompressible flow, my dear student, for incompressible flow, the continuity equation has to be satisfied. For incompressible flow, we know that continuity equation has to be satisfied. Yes, my dear, what is the continuity equation? Continuity equation has to be satisfied, and which is du by dx plus del v by del y should be equal to 0. So for that, this component will come out to be 0. So if you solve it, you will be getting this answer as u du by dx plus v du by dy. Okay? Clear, everyone? So this will be the answer for this question. So what is the answer? You can see the previous options. U with du by dx plus v dx, that is option A will be the right answer for this question. Have you got this answer? From here, where we get the PDF of the solution, sir. Yes. This question wrong, sir. Okay, so actually we have got this question based on the memory, and this option have been shared. Which question you are saying wrong? They gave given it to you in the options. Okay, to you. All right. So maybe the question that we have got is as I have told you that we have got this question based on the memory based, and we have got this. Some student have shared this question. So definitely, if the question is something else, definitely we'll get some other answer. Okay, and so my dear student, as I told you, these are all memory based questions. Okay, so last question I would like to share with you is. The last question is from incompressible flow. In this, they have given that there was a duct, and in that duct, some air was flowing, and the temperature that was given was, the velocity was given as 300 meter per second, and temperature was 330 Kelvin. Please tell me if it is correct or not. Okay. Okay, this question have been done or not? Please tell me. Have this question solution already given? Yes. This question was from compressible flow. You have to find the stagnation temperature. Okay. You have to find the stagnation temperature that can be calculated by using the formula stagnation temperature is equal to static temperature plus V square by 2Cp. Have you already got the solution for this question? Done? Okay. So all right. So I will be giving the solution for this question, my dear. This velocity was 330 meter per second. Sorry, velocity. 1 second. Velocity was 300. Okay, already got. Okay, all right. So if you already got the solution, then it's fine. All right. So now Onkar sir will come and he will be sharing one more questions with you. Okay.
Actually, Kailash says yes. I want to correct there. The width was of the workpiece is 10 millimeter. That is fine. Just I want to correct that grinding energy, specific energy question. Definitely, if you have the length 300 millimeter and width, of course, if you take 10 mm, so definitely they have given the width of the grinding wheel 12 mm. So definitely while calculating the MRR, yes, I have to take here the width of the workpiece, whatever available, 10 multiplied by the depth of cut, whatever be, and table feet, right? So if you do like that, you will be getting this Q as, yes, it will be after multiplying with the number of passes 20, it will be 50,000, right? And finally, if you put here this 50,000 instead of the 60,000, because we have taken the 12 mm, yes, of course 10 mm is there. So whatever the MRR we are having available on the plate only, right? So definitely this grinding, specific grinding energy definitely will be getting as this divided by this 50,000, and that will be 192, right? So I hope this is correction, please, right? So yes, Akash.
Okay, friends, so I hope so you all are enjoying the session, and make sure you are sharing your question with the number which we have provided you, and please make sure, please share this video to all of your friends. We want everyone to just get advantage, just they can be benefited from these sessions, because every faculty, each one faculty is preparing really very hard because we are getting some issues with the questions. So I hope so, and let's so morning session was easier for me. If we are not yet compared, but yes, definitely we'll be comparing. So let's quickly go for the next question. This was a very easy problem. from your engineering mechanics. The question was something like this: we are having a truss, we are having a hinge joint, and we are having a roller joint. And what I want everyone to please quickly respond. This is point P, this is Q, this is R, and this is S. And at point R we are having F. At point R we are having F. Alright, and they are asking what is the force in the member of RS. What is the force in the member of RS? I hope so everyone has solved this. A very easy question. This is a very easy question from engineering mechanics. So I want everyone to respond quickly and quickly share this session to all of your friends so that they can get the solution of the question which we are receiving from you guys only. Okay, fine. So and the length was given as L and L, the height was also L. So definitely this angle will be 45. This angle will be 45. Okay, this angle will be 45. So what you can do, you can calculate the reaction forces. This is your R1, this is your R2, and this is R3. This is R3 because this is an hinge point, so we'll be having two reaction force, and this point S is a roller joint, will be having one reaction force. Okay, so definitely we'll be getting R3 is equal to minus F, which is not required. And if you take moment about point P and make it equal to 0, if you take moment about point P, make it equal to 0, you'll be getting the value of R2. You'll be getting the value of R2, and this R2, let me write the equation. This will be R2 into L. R2 into L, it will be making an anti-clockwise, and F will be making a clockwise. So this is plus F into L equal to 0. So ultimately we're getting R2 is equal to F. We're getting R2 is equal to F. Simple. R2 is equal to F. Now, if you go for the section, method, fine. So what we have to, we can directly go for like this. This will be F R Q. This will be F R P. F R P. This will be a complete straight line, and this will be not required. And at this point we'll be having a force which is R2. So directly what we can say, this is theta, we can say FRP cos theta is equal to R2. FRP cos theta is equal to R2. Theta we already calculated, that is equal to root 2. So from this you'll be getting the value of FRP. If you got the value of FRP, this will be coming out to be FRP, you will be getting exactly, the value should be F root 2. F root 2. Okay, you got the value of FRP is equal to F root 2. What is the value of FRS? You will be getting directly F, you take just joint R, so we'll be having a force RS and a force one more in the downward direction, that is FRP sine 45. And that is equal to 0. Just add these two values, you'll be getting, ultimately you'll be getting FRS is equal to minus F. So your answer will be minus F. Okay, exactly. You can go with the beauty of mechanics is you can solve a single question by two methods. You can go with method of section, you can go with method of joint. Okay, now there is one more problem from the theory of machines, and that is a very interesting problem, that is flywheel. Okay, the very interesting problem, that is flywheel. In the question they are given the torque value is equal to 12,000 plus 2500 sine theta, sine 2 theta. Okay, this question was given. Along with this we are having RPM is equal to 200 RPM and your coefficient fluctuation of speed is equal to 0.5%. I hope so this question has been solved. The problem is they are asking the value of moment of inertia. It's a 2 marks problem. Definitely this is a 2 marks problem and its calculation is somewhat lengthy, but yes, if you know the concept you can quickly solve in a fraction of seconds. Okay. Now what you have to calculate, you have to calculate work done. What is work done? Work is equal to TD theta. Now you have to tell me what will be the cycle time. If you see this equation, quickly do respond in the comment section what will be the cycle time. If you are having sine 2 theta, so definitely your cycle time will be equal to pi, because it's 2 theta, so definitely the cycle time will be equal to pi. So if it is equal to pi, then what will be getting, this will be equal to, you'll have to integrate from 0 to pi. So if you integrate this from 0 to pi, ultimately we'll be getting the work done is equal to 12,000 pi. You'll be getting the work done is equal to 12,000 pi. Okay, now what is work done? That is equal to T mean into cycle time. So your T mean is equal to work done by cycle time, and ultimately you'll be getting 12,000 Newton meter as your T mean. Okay, now the question is you have to calculate the points where T mean and T is equal. So next step you will be going with T mean is equal to T. Fine. So when you make it equal, ultimately 12,000 get cancelled out. So let me write it for you. 12,000 is equal to 12,000 plus sine 2 theta into 2500. So ultimately you are getting sine 2 theta is equal to sine 2 theta is equal to 0. So theta comes out to be 0 and pi by 2. The theta comes out to be 0 and pi by 2. 0 and pi by 2. Fine. So we are getting two. So next step is you need to calculate the maximum fluctuation, that is 0 to pi by 2 T minus T mean into d theta. Okay. So maximum fluctuation will be T minus T mean into d theta. Okay. Okay, is it given plus minus? So definitely if it's given plus minus, then it will be equal to 1%. Okay, it will be equal to 1%. Accordingly, you can get the answer. Fine. So when you calculate this, delta E is equal to 0 to pi by 2 T minus T mean into d theta. Okay, so this will be sine 2 theta into 2500. Okay, you have to integrate this from 0 to pi by 2 d theta. Ultimately you will be getting this value to be 2500, and this 2500 will be equal to I omega square Cs. Okay, fine. And you can get the value of I, that will be equal to 2500 divided by omega, that is 2 pi. N value is given as 200. So you can place this value over here. This will be 200 by 60 whole square into CS. CS value is 1%, that is 0.01. Okay, you need to solve it and you'll be getting the value, exact value you'll be getting. I actually, the data which I got is for 0.5%. So I was getting approximately, the value comes out to be, let me check with the value. Yeah, I was getting 1140. So definitely it will be half of that. So your final answer will be 51150 by 2, that is 570 kg meter square. Okay, exactly, very good. So approximately be getting 570 kg meter square. So that is the correct answer for this. And in every year, if you see from theory of machines, you are expecting one question from Flywheel, and this is it. Okay, and definitely if you compare morning session and evening section for theory of machine, I can definitely say that in the evening section the theory of machine was somewhat difficult as compared to the morning section. Okay, so let's hope we'll be soon coming with the new questions. Now we are having Onkar sir with us, who will be sharing the next questions.
So see guys, I'm here to just discuss a very simple question that has been asked on the computer integrated manufacturing systems. So what was the question? So where it was very easy question, we know guys. So in this NC machine, the function of the interpolator they are asking. Okay, so how many of you answered it correctly? Tell me the function of interpolator. So we know that the function of the interpolator in the NC machine tools, dear students, it is nothing but the controlling the machine axis movement, right? So it is going to control the feed rates of the machine tool axis. Okay, so that is the correct answer for that. I hope how many of you answered it correctly. It controls the machine tool axis or the rate of feed rate. Okay, it controls the feed rate of the axis of the machine tool. I hope it is clear. Very easy question asked. The function of the interpolator. And again one more question on the rolling process that we have. The question on the rolling is there. So the 300 by 250 by 50 mm cube plate is there. This is the length, width and the thickness, right? It is given here. So what they are saying, this thickness is reduced by, the strip thickness is reduced by, okay, so it is reduced by 10%. Okay, so definitely the final HF will be 0.9 times the H original. Okay, and they are saying that the width is getting increased by, this B is getting increased by final width 3%, so 1.03 times B original. Okay, I hope it is clear. So H original, how much you are having? So 50 mm, so definitely H final will be 0.9 times 50, so it will be 45 mm. And the final width, definitely we are assuming that it's a plane strain condition operation, so width is not going to change, but here it is spreading is given, 3% of spreading of given for the width, so it is 1.03 times original width, that is 250. So after spreading it will be 257.5 mm. And definitely original length is here how much? 300. I will write here, it is 300 mm. So tell me what is the final length. So final length will be how much? So of course dear students, in the any metal forming process, the very first basic assumption is valid, that is the volume constant is there, right? So if I write like this, L original into B original into H original should be equal to this L final into B final into H final. So tell me what is the answer. So it is 300 multiplied by 250 multiplied by 50 is equal to H final 45 multiplied by 257.5 and multiply by this is final length. Tell me the value. So what is LF? So I hope you are getting it is 3000, no? So it is 3000. It is 3000 dear students, it is 3000, right? So L final, tell me what is the answer you have got? Okay, 3000, right? Utkarsh, yes, 3000 millimeter is there. So yes, volume constant is valid. Okay, well, length is 300. Okay, length is 300. No any issue. That is correct. Absolutely correct. So if you calculate, it will be 3236. .24 mm. So simple volume constancy, nothing else. Interpolator, dear Utkarsh, the function of the interpolator in the CNC, it is just controlling the movement of the machine axis. Okay, so it controls the feed rate of the axis, right? Very nice, very nice. That is absolutely correct. Very nice, very nice. So Rakesh sir is with me. Rakesh sir.
Oh dear. Thank you, sir. Hello guys, so few aptitude questions. I already discussed 4 maths questions. I have 4 more maths questions, but before that let's start discussing the aptitude as well, because aptitude has not been discussed as of now. Aptitude has not been discussed as of now. Okay, just 1 second. Just 1 second guys. Yes, so some aptitude questions we need to discuss. Okay, come on. So one of the aptitude question that is coming up from the very simple direction sense. It's not a complicated direction sense question. It is a very simple direction sense question. Okay. Sense of Achha, that is some previous one. Someone is telling the length for the previous one was 3600. Maybe see, as per the length that Onkar sir had, that was 3000. It is all memory based. Method sir has described if it is 3600 instead of 3000. Okay, maybe you are correct, maybe the other student is correct. It is all memory based. So no problem, guys. You've got the method. Yes, aptitude again very easy as against all the papers. So one of the question of aptitude, X moves. See, Gate has asked good questions from direction sense earlier, but this is a very simple question of direction sense. Okay, X moves 50 meters towards west. Okay, and then it turns 50 meters right. Then it turns the 50 meters right. Okay, what is his position? What is his position with respect to initial point? Yes, guys, quickly comment the answer. With respect to the initial point, what is the position? Okay, that is the question I have got. Only they're asking the direction and yes, Utkarsh, it is easy only. 4 questions I have got, 4 are easy. Okay, 4 are easy. Only maybe students can get troubled with that equilateral triangle question. That also I will discuss. So see, this question is only asking the position. Maybe this is the question I have got. Maybe they can ask the distance also. That also we can find out. So very simple, guys. मैं क्या बोला? Gate has asked good questions from direction sense earlier. Very good questions, but ये बहुत ही easy है. So what is this? You have to take 50 meters towards the west. West is towards the left, you know. Okay, so let's go towards the 50 meter west. Let's say this is the initial point and I move 50 meter west. This is 50, and then after moving west, I am turning right. So this is combined. One is west and one is right combination. So I will be moving towards right. So I take a right here. I take this right, so west to right, this makes the direction. What is the final answer? The final direction that you are able to see here is from the initial towards the final. From the initial towards the final, this is the west. Right means I have moved north. It is actually northwest. Suppose they have asked the question distance. So right be 50 meter gaya, so it is 50 root 2. That's it. Under root of 50 square plus 50 square, it will be 50 root 2 if they ask the distance. Okay, if they ask the distance. Yes, Utkarsh, equilateral triangle answer was 1/4. Very good, very good. मैं आता हूँ उस question पे. All right. So this is northwest. Simple answer. What is his position with respect to the initial point? This was the initial point. So initial point. This is north, and this is north, and this is west. So 45-degree northwest. Next one. What is the next question I have? Okay. All right, so clocks question. So this is basically not a clocks question. It's a logical aptitude question based on LCM. They have only used the word of clocks. Okay, otherwise clocks से अगर आता है तो थोड़ा better question होता है वो. So there are two clocks. There are two clocks that start exactly. Only the word clock is used, but this is not on the clock concept. Exactly at 10 a.m. At 10 a.m. Okay, one rings for every 30 seconds. Okay, and the another one. Okay, and the another at every 32 seconds. Every 32 seconds. Okay, what is the closest time? What is the closest time they both ring simultaneously? They both ring simultaneously. Anyone having the answer? Oh my god. Acha, no, बहुत सारे answer नहीं. Sai Prashant answer once only. I thought so many answers are there, but that is by a common student. Yes, Sai Prashant correct. Agniba correct answer. Rahul correct answer. Jaipal correct answer. Okay, Jaipal correct answer. So basically, both are exactly starting at 10 a.m. and one of them ringing for 30, another one ringing at 32. So when they are going to collide, it's basically LCM of 30, 32. Okay, answer is... Okay, the LCM of 30 and 32. LCM निकालना आपको आता ही है, तो it's going to be 480. Okay, so answer is going to be the 480 seconds. Now they are asking the time. So 480 divided by 60. If you do, this is the 8 minutes. If you divide by 60, it's 8 minutes. So what is the answer? 10 hours, 8 minutes. 8 a.m. 10 hours, 8 a.m. That is the answer for this. Okay, that is the answer. All right. Third one quickly, as expected. Seating arrangement question as expected. Where is that seating arrangement question? Here it is. Okay. So as expected, seating arrangements being important in the examination, gate examination. P, Q, R, S, T are to sit. P, Q, R, S, T are to sit facing the same direction. Facing the same direction. Okay. Now there are some conditions always that are given in the seating arrangement. P and T, that linear seating hai, circular nahi hai, can't sit at ends. Okay. Q is always second from left. Okay. P, the third condition is P can't sit next to S. P can't sit next to S. Okay. Find the total possible arrangements. Find the total possible arrangements. Yes, guys. Anyone answer for this? All right. Onkar, Sai Prashant says 3. Hitesh Kumar, Ram Teja 4 nahi hoga. Ek baar check kijiye. Zaiga Mansari and Kalita correct answers. Hariram, again you check. Okay. Yes, Kalita, correct. So some are telling 4, some are telling 3. Let's see what is the correct answer. Okay, what is the confusion between the 4 and 3? P, Q, R, S, T are 5 persons and they are sitting facing each other. So suppose they are facing here. Suppose they are facing here. But what is the one of the condition that P and T can't sit at the ends? So what are the possibility for P and T? They can't be at the ends. They can be only at the second, third, fourth position. Q is always second from left. Okay, so suppose if I take the left, agar hum hamara left lenge, तो this is the Q. And if I take the left of the persons, they are facing downwards according to this board. So Q is fixed second from the left. Q is fixed, लेकिन उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. If you are taking left from your end, so you can make Q sit here also. That's not going to affect. P can't sit next to S. P can't sit next to S. Now, boss, P and T cannot come here. So what are the possible places for P and T? These are the possible places of P and T. Okay, that means one of the arrangements says that let me take P first and then T and then Q, and the second one says ki let's take T first and then P and then Q. Okay, then these are the two ends left. S can't sit next to P. Yeah, P can't sit next to S. So S cannot come here. S coming up here, R coming up here. So this is one of the possible arrangement. The other two, what is the other two, guys? Okay, now once again I have reversed the TP position. So TP is coming up here. Now P can't sit next to S, so S can come here as well, or S can come to the first position as well. Okay, anyways, S is not next to the P. So these are again two possibilities. So R comes here, R comes here. That's it. Yeah, so mostly giving you 3. Some of you giving the answer as 4. So please recheck. There is no fourth possibility. It's the 3 possibility. 3 arrangements coming up here. Okay. Next one again expected geometry. Loudly I was telling ki geometry gate 2016 se bahut zyada focus ho raha hai. So what is that geometry question? I will sketch out that geometry question for you. Okay, that question based on simple Pythagoras theorem only. Nothing new once again. Okay, there's a bigger circle given, and inside the circle I am going to inscribe an equilateral triangle. An equilateral triangle is inscribed within this. Okay, and within the equilateral triangle another circle has been inscribed. Something like this. Inside the equilateral triangle another circle has been inscribed. Okay, point is, what is the question is, no other data is given. The question is, find the ratio of area of inner circle divided by the area of outer circle. Area of inner circle to the area of outer circle. Yes, guys, any answers for this? Sai Prashant not correct. Hitesh Kumar and Cricket Love correct answer. 1/4 seems to be the correct answer. So what I'm going to take here is, let me take exactly the center of this. Okay, and if this is the center, let's say this the radius of the outer circle. This one is the radius of outer circle, and this one is the radius of the inner one. Okay, let this be small r, let this be capital R, and yes, this is the center of the circle, center of both the circles indeed. And whenever, suppose I take this side, suppose I take the side QR, and whenever you drop a perpendicular from the center of a circle to any chord, that will always bisect the chord. That will always bisect the chord. And sorry, whenever what I told? Okay, so whenever I draw a perpendicular from the center to the chord, that bisects the chord. Yes. So if I take the side of the equilateral triangle as A, this becomes A by 2, and I have the clear-cut relation that R square should be equal to small r square plus A square by 4, A by 2 whole square. Also, one more thing, what is the altitude of the equilateral triangle? What will be the altitude, guys? So this is A square, Pythagoras theorem again, and this is also A by 2. So minus A square by 4, and under root of this will become the altitude. Isko calculate kiya, ye aa gaya root 3 by 2A. Okay, so if the total altitude is root 3 by 2A, so I have one more relation, that is the small r plus capital R is equal to root 3 by 2A. Okay, substitute kar dijiye. Anyone you can substitute as you want. So suppose if I substitute R, so R is equal to root 3 by 2A minus small r whole square is R square plus A square by 4. Any one of your choice you can substitute. So opening the bracket, 3 by 4 A square plus R square minus 2A bhi ho jayega. So minus root 3 AR is again R square plus A square by 4. Okay, cancelling the terms. R square cancel. I am getting A square by 2, 3 by 4 minus 1 by 4 is root 3 AR. So A cannot be 0, everyone knows A cannot be 0. A 0, so there is no equilateral triangle, so I can cancel A because it is a non-zero quantity, and I am getting R. The small r is obtained with me, and that is the A divided by 2 root 3. Okay, but we also know that small r plus capital R is equal to root 3 by 2 root 3 by 2 A. So small r is obtained as A divided by 2 root 3 plus capital R is root 3 by 2A. Okay, so almost the question is solved. Root 3 by 2A minus A divided by 2 root 3. This is equal to, if I take the A by 2 common, root 3 into 3 is 3 minus 1 divided by root 3. So A by 2 and 2 cancel, that is the root 3. A by root 3, right? A by root 3. All right. So question is, what is the ratio of inner to the ratio of outer? So now it is done now. What is the area of inner divided by area of outer circle? Area of circle is always pi r square. So pi small r square divided by the pi capital R square. What is the value of small r obtained, guys? That is A by 2 root 3. Okay, pi and pi cancel. A also will get cancelled eventually. A by 2 root 3 whole square divided by A by root 3 whole square. Just complete the calculations, and this is turning out to be A again cancelled. 1 by 12 by 1 by 3. That is the 3 by 12, or that is 1 by 4. Correct answer, the ratio is 1 by 4. 1 by 4, right? Yeah, definitely you can use the centroid because this is equilateral triangle. The centroid, median and all will coincide. But the point is ki, many students don't remember these results. The centroid, median, orthocenter and circumcenter. It is hard for students to remember that much. So Pythagoras theorem hai na? Pythagoras theorem means Pythagoras theorem, I think every engineer will remember. You don't have to go into any detail. So Pythagoras theorem है तो कुछ सोचने का जरूरत नहीं है ना. No. Aptitude कभी भी ऐसा मत पढ़ो कि formula का burden होना चाहिए. Aptitude is like, even if you have not studied, this gate 21 proves that even if you have not studied and you have done basic engineering, na, all aptitude questions are solvable. All aptitude questions except verbal. Verbal depends on your English from the high school, how you are well aware with the English. But all aptitude reasoning based questions, अगर आपने नहीं पढ़ा है तो भी हो जा रहे हैं. Okay, sometimes it is difficult also. Like in this year especially, it has been very easy. So try to solve the aptitude in that manner. Ki, you don't have to remember any formulas. You should be logical in the approach. Neeraj sir? Emin sir?
Before...
yes, sir. So Emin sir wants to speak. Guys, come on now, increase the likes, yaar. Okay, I will be coming back with some more maths question. थोड़े time के बाद वापस आते हैं.
Sorry to disturb you guys. Before Dheeraj sir, आइए. Before Dheeraj sir is giving you next question, I want to inform you that you must have studied with all our faculty from so many days, and you performed in the examination for 3 hours. For morning session and maybe afternoon session must have spent 3 hours, but our faculty are spending more than 8 hours or 9 hours with you guys for giving you the solutions in the morning session and also evening session. They are there from morning to till night. Even we have to give PDF also. So all of you please fill the chat box with thanks to my teacher, right? Type these lines, thanks to my teacher, whoever you studied from. There are many faculty with us, team of faculty. You must have studied in marathon class, or you must have studied important topics, or formula classes. Many classes you must have studied. Those who are connected to any faculty, or all of them, type the chat box with thanks to my teacher, thanks to their efforts. Thank you all guys. Thank you. Let's continue with the questions. Thank you, sir.
Yes, guys. So now we are going to continue with the other questions from the theory of machines and strength of material also. Okay, guys. Let us see. Yes. So definitely here we will be having discussion over ISRO also, don't worry. First of all, let us see some of the questions. Yes, there was a question from the governor, and there was a question where 3 controlling force diagram were there. As you know, controlling force diagram is a diagram between FC and R, and there were 3 diagrams, and those 3 diagrams were like this. As you know, this is a straight line, so it is obviously for spring control governor, you know that. And you know that there are 3, this is P, this is Q, and this is R. So they have given that you just need to tell which is the stable, which one is the unstable, and which one is the isochronous governor. Thanks guys for your wonderful words. So PQR you need to answer about that, which one is unstable, which one is stable, and which one is isochronous. So you know that this is going to be the equation for unstable. This is showing isochronous governor, and this is showing the stable governor. For unstable and stable, you know, first of all, isochronous governor is given as A into R. Then whenever you are going to add or subtract plus minus B, that is the equation for unstable and stable. This is for isochronous. So my dear, obviously unstable, isochronous and stable. This is a very easy question from theory of machines. Yes, and the next question I am going to have is from machine design. So my dear, next we are going to have a question from machine design. They have asked about von Mises theory of failure. So you know von Mises theory of failure. We have discussed 5 theories of failure, and I told you about the criteria. When we are going for MPST, the criteria is the maximum normal stress. When we are going for MSST, the criteria is maximum shear stress. When we go for MSCT, the criteria is total strain energy per unit volume. When you are going for MDT, the criteria is maximum distortion energy per unit volume. Yes guys, so they have asked about that von Mises stress is going to be directly proportional to the square root of which one? So obviously it is going to be the square root of distortion energy. Yes, it is going to be the total distortion energy. And you know one thing, that this distortion energy is also known as the shear strain energy. So distortion energy or shear strain energy, both are the correct terms. So you are going to have the answer to be this distortion energy for this question. This is from von Mises. One more question, my dear, was from the ablation, from production. They have used one word, that ablation term is related to which one of the following processes, and they have given 4 terms. One is ECM, electrochemical machining. Second is CM, chemical machining. Third one was related to laser beam machining, and fourth option was related to abrasive jet machining. So my dear, I would like to say, yes, I would like to say, okay guys, so I'm using red color. So ablation term is basically it is using for LBM, laser beam machining, because my dear, when we are going to talk about this laser beam machining, then this is used for ablation when we are saying. And what is the meaning of ablation? Ablation means that removing of material removal from the solid. That is the meaning. Okay guys, so the answer will be for laser beam machining. The answer for ablation is laser beam machining is the correct one. Okay guys, so let us see one more question. One more question is from strength of material, that is from elastic constant. So I am writing the given statement for that. It was given that that there is a cube of side 200 mm. So 200 mm was the side given, and it was also mentioned that it is subjected to a hydrostatic pressure of 250 Newton per mm square. So my dear, this is the pressure, and the Young's modulus of elasticity is given 2 into 10 power 5 Newton per mm square. You can also say it to be 200 GPa. It is going to be 200 GPa, my dear. So it is also given that Poisson ratio is 0.3. Poisson ratio is 0.3, and you need to tell that after applying this much thing, what will be the reduction in the side, means whatever the new geometry will be coming, what will be the reduction for that. So if you are going to find out that, you know that whenever we are using this kind of things, we need to find out the bulk modulus, because bulk modulus will give you that it is given as dP divided by the volumetric strain, because when you are going to find out the change of volume, then only you can find out the new volume, and then only you can find out the new side. Okay guys, so yes, for that you need to first of all find out the bulk modulus. You know AE is equals to, this is going to be 3K into 1 minus 2 mu. When you will be using this relation, you will be getting the bulk modulus to be equals to 166.67 GPa. And when you will be getting this, you know the value of K. dP is given to you 250. You can definitely write it as 250 MPa. So my dear, it is 250 MPa. And it can also be written as 166.67 into 10 power 3. It is MPa. And by putting this value, you can find out the volumetric strain. And when you will be finding out the volumetric strain from this, then you know that volumetric strain is, it will be coming out to be 1.5 into 10 power minus 3. And it is given as dV by V. So my dear, from here volume, you can find out volume is going to be A cube. So volume is going to be A cube, and you can find it from 200 cube. And volume is known to you now. So my dear, after knowing the volume, putting the volume here, you will be finding out the value of change of volume. And you know that as pressure is applied, so volume is going to be reduced. So the new volume, final volume, will be initial volume minus the change of volume. And after putting this, you will be getting the new dimension to be A dash cube. And when you will be finding out the A dash, that will be the new dimension, and originally given dimension is 200. So you need to find out the change. So when you will be finding out A minus A dash, you will be getting the answer to be for this. The answer for this you will be getting as 0.1. The change is going to be 0.1. So my dear, this is what you are going to get from this. This is a question from strength of material. Now my dear, the last question is there with me from the theory of machines only, and that question is related to eye center. Yes guys, we are going to have that also. So guys, let us see the next question. A very big figure was given. So actually what happened is, whenever the question is coming in GATE with the big figure, with the big data, students are generally come in fear. They feel that that question is going to be difficult one, but it is just opposite. Exactly, the questions are going to be easier if that kind of thing have been found. So this is a mechanism given like this, and in that a figure whatever I have made. One more thing I would like to add here. That thing is like it is given when you are going to have this, they are joining here, and okay, so slight change. Basically I am going to make the figure. Just let me make the figure again. So it is going to be like this. There is a figure like this, and when you're going to have, this is going to be like this. This is the figure given, guys, and they have mentioned, they have given some names here. This is P, this is Q, and this is R, and my dear, this is, they have given the name S, this is T, and this is U. And they have asked which of the following are the eye centers. They have asked, yes, Malai, the next batch will be starting from the 15th of Feb. Yes, definitely, dear. So when you are going to find out the eye center, this, you know, if you are taking this link 1, this is link 2, this is link 3, this is link 4, this is link 1. So this is going to be I12, you know that. This is going to be I23, you know that. And you know, this is going to be, if you're going to have, this is a pure rolling motion here, so it is going to be I14, and this is going to be, guys, I34. And you know, by Kennedy's theorem, if there is this is I23, this is I12, there must be I13. So U is going to be I13. If this is, you can have I23, this is I34, so R is going to be I24. So guys, all of these points whatever we have mentioned are the eye centers only. So this was the question that this was the question that which of the following points are the eye center. So all of them are the eye center, guys. So with that, I have done this 5 to 6 questions. Now Suraj sir is coming with one more question. Let's see that, guys.
Guys, please share this video, and already we have given a number for you guys so that you can share this. You can share your questions over to our WhatsApp number, and we can have a lot more of the solutions. Okay, so there is one change. Like earlier we have solved this problem, so there is an updation to this problem only. So let me quickly tell you the solution of this. It's a very easy question. Fine, we're having a mass, okay, and it is rotating, and let us suppose this is having a deflection x. So here also we'll be having deflection x. If this is x and this is radius r, so we can say x is equal to r theta. If I say this is your small change in theta, so we'll be having r theta as the deflection in this. So we can calculate by using a very easy method. You can calculate by taking the total energy, calculate kinetic energy, potential energy, differentiate that, make it equal to 0. That will be the correct answer. So what are the two kinetic energies we are having? The first kinetic energy will be due to this rotation, that is your half I omega dot square. I can write omega dot as the angular velocity, so half I omega dot square plus what is the second kinetic energy? That is half mv square. Let us suppose this is moving with some velocity v, so I can say half m x dot square. Okay, so this is the total kinetic energy of the entire system. Next is potential energy. We're having only one potential energy due to the spring, that is half kx square. Half kx square. So you can calculate total energy. Total energy will be the summation of these two. This will be the total energy, and total energy is always constant, so we can differentiate the total energy with respect to let's say theta is equal to 0, because I can convert this x in terms of theta. Fine, so I can go for this x dot as r theta dot, and I can substitute this x square as r theta square. Fine, so when you solve it, when you differentiate it, you will be getting a very easier format, that is half, and I is given as the moment of inertia in this problem is given as directly j, so you can go for half into j plus mr square into 2 theta dot plus half k r square 2 theta into theta dot equal to 0. Just solve it, you will be getting theta double dot plus k r square divided by j plus m r square, okay, into theta equal to 0, and this is your omega n square. So ultimately what we are getting the final answer to this is omega n is equal to under root of this. Just compare this equation with our standard equation, that is omega n square theta equal to 0. So from this we are getting k r square by j plus m r square. Okay, fine. I hope so you got the solution of this problem from the vibration. Now Harshish sir will be coming and he'll be discussing with the next problems. Okay.
Hello friends. First of all, like the session. All of you like the session. Share the session. All of you fast. Share the session. My dear friends, Agniba Banerjee, are you there? Are you there, Agniba Banerjee? If you remember, all of you, if you remember, I have told in the class as well, the regeneration problem, the Rankine cycle problem. You people say, sir, this problem is very lengthy. Will it come in gate examination? Several times I have told you this thing. The regeneration problem will come because there is one important component, that is open feed water heater. They will not ask you to solve the complete problem. They will be asking you the equation for the open feed water heater. It has been asked previously, and in today's afternoon session this question has been asked, right? So what was the question? Regeneration Rankine cycle question. It is a memory based. If you find any data wrong, you can just tell me, sir, this data is wrong, because it is all memory based. So I am going to tell you there is feed water heater, and we have done this question in class. We have done the same kind of question in class. So in regeneration, you take out the steam for the reheating of the for the regeneration of the water, right? So you have taken the mass flow rate of steam. You have to find the mass flow rate of steam and the enthalpy at this point is given. Enthalpy at this point is given, which is 2624 kilojoule per kg. 2624 kilojoule per kg. Enthalpy at point number 2 is given. Point number 2 is the point in a regeneration cycle from where you are going to extract steam for the heating up of water, right? So here the mass flow rate of steam, you have to find the mass flow rate of steam, and at this point number 2 enthalpy is given. Then mass flow rate of water is also given. Then mass flow rate of water is given as 100 kg per second. This is the mass flow rate of water given, and at this point, at point number 5, the enthalpy is given as 226 kilojoule per kg. This is the enthalpy given. Now at exit, from one side steam is coming, water is coming, and they are going to mix each other. So at mix and at point number 6 the enthalpy is given as H6, which is 708 kilojoule per kg. You have to find the mass flow rate of steam. This is a very simple question. We have already done this kind of question in class, and I have told you several times that in regeneration they will not ask you to solve the complete question. They will give you the feed water part. So what you have to take here, you have to take mass conservation as well as energy conservation. So first of all we are going to take mass conservation. That is total mass. Total mass is equal to mass flow rate of steam plus mass flow rate of water. So what is total mass? Mass flow rate of steam you have to find. And mass flow rate of water is given as 100. Right. Second is energy conservation. Total energy inlet is equal to total energy outlet. Total energy inlet is equal to total energy outlet. What is the energy inlet? Steam is coming from this side into the feed water heater. This is the energy inlet. Water is coming from this side. This is the inlet energy. And after that, at point number 6, that is the outlet energy. So mass flow rate of steam into enthalpy of steam at point 2 plus mass flow rate of water into enthalpy of water at 0.5 is equal to total mass at point number 6. So I can write it like this: mass flow rate of steam into enthalpy of steam at 0.2 plus mass flow rate of water into enthalpy of water at 0.5 is equal to total mass is mass flow rate of steam plus mass flow rate of water. I can write it as mass flow rate of steam plus mass flow rate of water into enthalpy at point number 6. Right, my dear friends? So I can write this equation. This is the mass flow rate of steam into H2 plus mass flow rate of water into H5 is equal to mass flow rate of water into H6 plus mass flow rate of steam into H6. This is the simple equation. Taking this to the left hand side, you have to find the mass flow rate of steam. Mass flow rate of steam is H2 minus H6 is equal to mass flow rate of water is H6 minus H5. So you can calculate the mass flow rate of steam. It is the mass flow rate of water into H6 minus H5 divided by H2 minus H6. Let me just see the values. You know the value of H2, you know the value of H6, you know the value of H5. So mass flow rate of steam, which has been asked in the question, is, can anyone tell the answer? Any one of you can tell me the answer? What is the answer for this question? Please guys, tell me what is the answer for this question. It is 0.2515. Agnibha Banerjee, Shankar Pal, 25. Just check. Is the data correct? Is 100? Jaipal, please tell me. This is all according to the data given by the students. If you are finding the data missing or mismatch, you can just tell me. Mass flow rate of steam you will be getting as 0.2515 kg per second. This is the answer to this question. Right, my dear friends? Is this clear to all of you? Entropy, Agniva Banerjee, if you want the entropy generation problem to be solved, send me the question. Already we have shared the contact number with you. Share the question. We will be solving the question fast. Okay, is the data clear? You have understood the method now. I think you have to multiply with mass flow rate of water. That is 100. That is, you will be getting 25. Mass flow rate of water 25.15 is the answer. 25 point. Yeah, 25 because you have to multiply it by mass flow rate of water. Is this okay now? Mayank Singh, Agniva Banerjee, is it okay now? So next question Vikas sir is going to take. And if you want entropy generation problem to be solved, please WhatsApp me the question on this particular number. If you want any particular question to be solved, just WhatsApp, just write the question on a paper and take the screenshot of that, just take the pic of that paper and send it to on this particular number. We will be solving the questions for all of you. Right. So next question Vikas sir is going to take.
Thank you, Harshit sir. So that was the solution was discussed by Harshit sir. So I hope you guys are enjoying the session. Come on everyone, tell me. So you guys are getting the answer for the questions of second shift, right? And I hope you also calculating your score side by side, right? So my dear student, I have discussed already 2 questions from fluid mechanics, right? And now I'll be discussing one more question from turbulent flow. I think this is the first time we have received one question from turbulent flow in the GATE exam. And the question was like this. Which of the following is responsible for? This was a theory question. Definitely it may be in the 1 marks. Which of the following is responsible for? Yes. If you remember, I have when I have given you the formula revision for the subject of thermodynamics and applied thermodynamics and fluid mechanics, I have taught you this turbulent flow topic, right? In that I have discussed about the eddy viscosity. Which of the following is responsible for eddy viscosity? Eddy viscosity in turbulent flow over a flat plate. Okay, so this question came in the exam from turbulent flow. So do you know the answer? Come on, tell me. There were 4 options given. Here. The first option was Bosnisk stress. Bosnisk stresses. The second option was Nikod's stresses. The third option was Prandtl stresses. And the fourth one was Reynolds stresses, right? Can you tell me the answer? That was a simple question, came in 1 marks in the GATE in the second shift. Yes, come on everyone, tell me the answer. What will be the answer for this question? Tell me everyone. The answer will be option A, Bosnisk stress. You know that the total stress in the turbulent flow is equal to the laminar stress. We can say total stress is sum of laminar plus turbulent. And the turbulent flow we have, you'll be getting from different hypotheses. Prandtl hypothesis, Reynolds hypothesis, Nikod's hypothesis, and Bosnisk hypothesis. According to Bosnisk, the turbulent shear stress is equal to eta times of du by dy. And this eta is called as eddy viscosity. Eddy viscosity. So this eddy viscosity was given by Bosnis. It came under the hypothesis of Bosnis. So the answer will be option A. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Yeah. Entropy generation, temperature, I can't remember. Okay, you have selected option A. Very good. Review King, quite a name, different name. So my dear student, yeah, definitely the answer will be option A for this question, that is Bosnisk stresses. Okay, so that was one question from turbulent flow, and now yeah, Akash sir will come and he will discuss one question from a subject of production. Yes, sir? Yes. Yeah, so he will be discussing the question of production. I hope you guys are enjoying the session. So please like and share the session also. Come on, everyone. And a big applause for you guys. You have given your paper and you must be tired and you are still watching the solution. That shows your patience, my dear. So come on, everyone. Just give one clap for yourself also. And now Akash sir will discuss one question from topic of production. Okay.
Okay, so thanks a lot, sir. So now I will be discussing one very simple question of the production. That was, you can say, the question of your allowance. They are asking you, what do you mean by allowance? Okay, that is question from your limit, fits and tolerance. Okay, if I tell you, what do you mean by simply your allowance? Okay, suppose we have this as a whole, and this one is your shaft. Okay, so allowance is nothing but the minimum tolerance between your hole and your shaft. Okay, so what will be the minimum tolerance in this case? Okay, if you see here, suppose this is my shaft, then tolerance on the shaft will be like this. Is it fine? And on a hole, tolerance will lie somewhere here. Okay, so option will be something like this, that allowance will be your difference between the, you can say, the lower limit of the hole and maximum limit of the shaft, like this. Options are framed in this manner. Okay, so allowance, I'm telling you, is basically your what? This is a minimum tolerance. So what will be the minimum tolerance, guys? If I ask you here, what will be the minimum tolerance in this case? That will be the, you can say, the higher limit of the shaft. Okay, and between this. Okay, that is the lower limit of your hole. Okay, so that will be the correct answer. That will be your upper limit, higher or your upper limit of shaft, and your, that will be the lower limit of hole. Okay, so that will be your correct answer. Very simple question. Okay, and the second question that I was having, that will be from your sine bar. Okay, simple question. They have just asking you what will be the like, sine bar is basically your angle measuring instrument that you know very well. That is a very simple device. Okay, so suppose sine bar is supported on your, you can say, the both sides on your gauge blocks. Okay, that is not from your single side. That is based upon the question that is that we have in your gauge set. That is, you can say, the sine bar which is supported on from the both sides your gauge blocks. Okay, it is something like this. Arrangement will be something like this. Is it fine, guys? And what the data we are having here? 2 rollers you are having here. Is it fine, guys? And what is given to you in the question? What is given to you? That is the length of the sine bar is given to us. Length of the sine bar is given to us. That is a 254 mm. Okay, so length is given to us. That is a 254 mm. Is it fine? And angle theta is also given to us. Okay, so they are not asking you the, you can say, the angle. Angle is also given to us. Angle is also given to us. This angle is given to us. This is a 30 degree. Okay, angle is given to us, and height of a sine bar, that is your maximum height is given to you. If I take from this side, that is a h1, and on this side, if I take this as a h2. Okay, one side height basically is given to you, and they have asked you what will be the height of the other side. Simply this thing they are basically asking you. So sine theta, you can write this like this, that is a sine theta will be equal to the what, your h2 minus your h1 by length of the sine bar. Okay, so one height is basically given to you here, that is your h2 is given here, that is h2 will be your 76.2 mm. Okay, and one thing very important here, they have also given you radius of the roller, so that is not required in this case. Okay, because that will basically, you can say, they will be cancelled out from the both sides. Okay, so thus you can say this basically radius of the roller will be, you can say, the confusing thing here. Okay, so a lot of student might get, basically you can say might get confused in this thing. All right, so you can simply plug and play, will get your answer. Okay, so sine 30 you know very well, sine 30 equal to the h2 is given to you, that is a 76.2 minus h1 by L. L is given to you, that is a 254, and from your simple simplification you will get your value of the L1 h1. Okay, so h1 comes out to be something around your what? Any idea, guys, what will be this value? Sir, solve it. Data miss. Will you solve it, sir? Simply multiply this one and you have to subtract this one. Okay, what is the answer, guys? Please tell me what will be the answer, correct answer, everybody. Solidification time Shivani question have been solved. Okay, everybody, what is the correct answer?
Yes.
H2 will be
Sine 30 is 1 by 2.
H1
50.8.
76.2 is basically given to you for your H1 case here. Okay, Shailendra, no, it comes out to be something around your
50.8
mm. Okay, so this is your correct answer here. Is it fine, guys? Yes. So please hit the like button, guys. Okay, I have told you two questions. That is a very simple question, that is from the production. Okay, and I hope you have solved it correctly. Okay, so that was all. And now Chandrasekhar sir will be joining.
Hello everyone, are you guys enjoying the session? If it is so, please write Y in the comment section for yes. To appreciate our efforts, keep on writing Y in the comment section. So I am again with a question which was asked from the heat transfer topic, heat transfer subject. The question was from conduction. So there was a slab over which air was flowing, and the temperature profile in air was given as 300 plus 200 e to the power minus 5y. Is that question solved already in the session or not? All right. So the question was to find out the dt by dy value in the middle of the slab. The question was to find out the value of dt by dy in the middle of the slab. So there is a conduction in the mode of heat transfer will be conduction in the slab, and the mode of heat transfer will be convection in the air, right? But if you guys remember that in the no slip region, in the no slip region, the mode of heat transfer will be conduction only. So there will be conduction in the slab, and there will be conduction again in the fluid also in the air, but in no slip region. So if you equate the heat transfer rate, Q is equal to, we can say, we can use Fourier law, minus K of slab into area available for conduction, into dt by dy in the slab, right, will be equal to minus K of air into area available for conduction, area will be same, into dt by dy at y is equal to 0, that is no slip region in the air, right? So dt by dy in air we can easily find out from the given temperature profile. So what is the value of dt by dy at y is equal to 0? That is dt by dy will be, differentiate this expression with respect to y, it will be 200 into minus 5 into e to the power minus 5y. And at y is equal to 0, the value will be, at y is equal to 0, the value will be minus of, the value will be minus of 200 into 5. That is minus 1000. Put the value here. Area and area are getting cancelled out. So we can say dt by dy in the slab. Everywhere dt by dy will remain constant in the slab. Why? Because the velocity temperature profile will be linear. Can you guys draw the temperature profile? Why we are getting the negative sign? Because the heat transfer is taking place from the air to the slab. We have already discussed these type of questions. So dt by dy in the slab will be equal to, minus and minus are also getting cancelled out. So everywhere in the slab dt by dy will remain constant because the temperature profile will be linear. So it is k of air upon k of slab into dt by dy at y is equal to 0 in the air. That is minus 1000. Isn't it? What was the thermal conductivity of air given? Can you just let me know what was the thermal conductivity of air given? And what was the thermal conductivity of slab given? We do not remember the data, or I am not sure whether the data is correct or not, but if the thermal conductivity of air is given as, let's say, 10, and if the thermal conductivity of slab is given as 100, then into minus of 1000 will give you the value of dt by dy in the slab everywhere. In the middle also the value of dt by dy will be same. So if you solve this, then the value will come out to be minus of 100. What should be the unit? Kelvin per meter, isn't it? That will be the answer, dt by dy. If I am taking the value of thermal conductivity of air as 10 and the thermal conductivity of the slab as 100, then you will get the value as minus 100. Why negative? Because if you draw the temperature profile will be, if I draw the temperature profile, then this is the slab, let's say, and this is air. The temperature profile will be something like this. Like this. So the heat is flowing. Yeah, this will be the temperature profile, right? So it is a negative slope. Is it clear to everyone? So now I'll giving the mic to Balaji sir for discussing more question. As soon as we receive the question, we are here to help you with the solution. So I hope you guys are enjoying the session and you guys can find out whether you have done it correctly or incorrectly, what mistakes you have done. All right, so Balaji sir, over to you.
Yeah. Hi friends, how are you all? I'm going to discuss one question from the engineering mechanics. So we got this particular question. What it is, a block was placed. A block was placed on a 30 degrees inclined plane. A block was placed on a 30 degrees inclined plane. Whose weight was given as 900 newtons. 900 newtons. And they gave that they are going to apply 750 newtons. 750 newtons to make the block to move upward. To make the block to move upward. Then what is the coefficient of friction between block and the floor? How we have to solve it, sir? Most of the times what we will feel is we will resolve the forces parallel to the plane and normal to the plane. Remember, our intention is we have to get the solution as early as possible. That is why in the class also informed, whenever the force is going to be horizontal, try to resolve. Try to combine frictional resistance and normal force with the resultant force, and you try to do it, you can able to get it as a very simple way. So how we have to solve it, sir? So once this is the case, what are the various forces we are going to get it with this? Now, so with the vertical, the normal reaction is going to be perpendicular. This is going to be the normal reaction, and it is going to make the same inclination. It is going to be make the same inclination with the vertical, whatever the inclination it is making with the horizontal. Now, in order to make the block to move upward, some data is missing. Okay, make the block to move upward. Whenever the block is moving upward, the friction is going to be downward. So the frictional force is going to be like this. So the frictional force is going to be like this. So we are going to place that frictional force here. We are going to place the frictional, excuse me. So the frictional force is going to be downward. So according to the transmissibility of the forces, once if you bring the frictional force to here, the resultant is going to be, the resultant of these two forces are going to be like this. This is your resultant force R, which will make an angle of 30 plus 5 degrees. 30 plus 5 degrees with vertical. Now with a simple Laplace theorem, you are going to get the solution quickly. Instead of resolving the forces in parallel to the surface is sigma f of x and sigma f of y. That is, your answer is correct, my dear friend. Whether you followed this method or not, you try to tell me. I'm sorry. And who is the other person also gave? Banranji. So just you consider how we have to going to draw the free body diagram of it. It is going to be 900 newtons downward and 750 newtons are going to be like this. And with the, so it is going to be, the reaction is going to be in the first quadrant with vertical 30 degrees plus 5. Therefore this is going to be the resultant, which makes an angle of 30 degrees plus 5. Now, so these two values we know. Any one of you here, or you solve any by using this or resolving the forces. Just you think about it, how much time you took it and how much time here it is going to take. Now here how we can able to write according to the Laplace theorem, it is going to be 750 divided by, how much is this angle, sir? It is going to be 180 minus 30 plus 5. 180 minus 30 plus 5. Therefore, here we are going to write it as sine 180 minus 30 plus 5 is equal to, I know the angle, so I know the force value here, it is 900. Therefore, 900 divided by sine. How much is this angle, sir? How much is this angle? 90 plus 30 plus 5. Sine 90 plus 30 plus 5. 30 plus 5 is a single term I am going to consider. Now from this, how we can able to write 750 divided by, so we can able to write it as 750. So I will write here 750 divided by sine 180 minus theta is going to be sine theta, that is sine 30 plus 5 is equal to 900 divided by sine 90 plus is going to be cos 30 plus 5. Now here if you observe, my dear friends, if I bring sine to the right side, it is going to become sine, excuse me my dear friends, it is going to be sine 30 plus 5 divided by cos 30 plus 5. We are going to here get the value as 750 divided by 900. Therefore tan 30 plus 5 we are going to get it as 0.83. Now, if you are going to solve this one, we are going to get tan 30 plus 5 is equal to, tan 30 plus 5 is equal to 39.8. So therefore 5 we are going to get as 9.8 degrees, my dear friends. So once if you know the coefficient of angle of friction, we can able to get it as coefficient of friction. Okay, yeah, my dear friend, if you solve by using resolving the forces also, you will get it, but it will take time, but calculation is also very high. Here we are going to get the answer very quickly. Therefore mu is equal to tan inverse 9.8 degrees. So we are going to get 0.1728. So with a simple tan formula we can able to get it. So we have to know which method we have to going to use, whether we are going to apply the Laplace theorem to solve this problem or by resolving the forces. All of you remember, my dear friends, again I want to remind you a thing. Once the force is going to be horizontal, better to go ahead with Laplace theorem. Once it is given other than horizontal, you go ahead with resolving the forces. Now after this I am going to hand over the mic to Omkar sir.
Thank you, sir. So, dear students, once again, there is a question from manufacturing science, which is on metal cutting. So, dear students, here the pure orthogonal operation is given. And very importantly, in this, the rake angle is given at 0 degrees. Right? And they are saying that there is a shear force of 400 Newton. Then this data like the feed is given 0.1 mm per revolution and the depth of cut is given as 2.00 millimeter. Very importantly, the cutting velocity is given as 100 meter per minute, and whereas the chip flow velocity along the rake face of the tool, it is given at 20 meter per minute. Right? What they are asking, dear students, they are asking the shear strength of the material. Okay, they are asking the shear strength of the material. So very nicely you can calculate, dear students. See, this is the material property and the shear force is available for you for the calculation. So what is the shear strength of the material? It is nothing but the shear force Fs divided by sheared area As. Right? It will be in megapascal, right? So what is shear force is available? 400 Newton. The sheared area, for the shear area, what is the formula, dear students? We know the shear area is nothing but B into T1 divided by sine of angle phi. You know it very well. So see, in pure orthogonal turning, you know that the width of the cut is nothing but the depth of the cut. So B is given 2 millimeter. So again in the orthogonal cutting operation, pure orthogonal cutting operation, uncut chip thickness and the feed are same, that is 0.1 divided by sine of angle phi. So definitely, so unknown thing is phi here. To get calculate, we can very nicely calculate the value for the shear angle phi with the formula. What is that? You know that tan of phi is equal to r cos alpha divided by 1 minus r sine alpha. So here alpha is 0, definitely this term is going to vanish. We can directly write tan phi is equal to r. Yes or no? So what is this r? Our cutting ratio, our chip thickness ratio. So definitely we know the formulas for the calculation of r. It can be calculated as uncut chip thickness divided by cut chip thickness. It is also equal to VF divided by VC, or it is equal to sine phi divided by cos of phi minus alpha. Okay, so it is okay. We are having these two terms available for us for the calculation of r. So what is r? That is VF, that is the flow velocity or chip flow velocity 20 divided by cutting speed 100 meter per minute. It will be how much? 0.2. Okay, so put the value of here is equal to 0.2. So it will give you the value of shear angle phi as how much it is? 11.3031 degrees, right? It is over. Yes, come on, tell me. So if you have this value of phi, you can definitely calculate the shear area, that is B T1 divided by sine phi. Okay, B is how much? 2 into, it is 0.1 divided by sine of 1.31, it will be 1.019 millimeter square. So this will be the shear area, and very nicely you can now calculate the shear strength is equal to shear force divided by shear area. It is 400 divided by 1.019, it will be say 392.23 megapascal, that is Newton per mm square. So this is the answer, dear. What they are asking to calculate the shear strength of the material. Yes, it's a very easy question. 392.23. How many of you got this correct? In orthogonal cutting operation, dear student, lambda is equal to 90 degree and CS is equal to 0. Side cutting edge angle 0 हो जाता है, and the approach angle, principal cutting edge angle is 90 degree. So Rakesh sir is here with the new question. Rakesh sir.
Yes, thank you sir, thank you so much. Okay guys, so few more mathematics questions have been collected, and let's start solving those mathematics questions. One of them is straightforward. Okay, one of the question is, what is the mean and variance? Direct formula question, direct classroom notes question. What is the mean and variance of binomial distribution? Mean and variance of the binomial distribution, straightforward question. Okay, and the answer, no need to write the options also. Answer is NP is the mean, and NPQ, Q is 1 minus P, that is the variance. A simple one. Okay, this we all know directly, nothing new in this. So NP is the mean and NPQ is the variance of this. Okay, next question. Okay, next question. One question from the basic complex number, that is 1 plus I whole raised to the power 8. Question is, what is the value of 1 plus I whole raised to the power 8? Guys, come on, can you answer this? What is the 1 plus I whole raised to the power 8? So how I can solve this? I can solve it as 1 plus I, take whole square first of all, and then take the power 4. That will be simple to solve. It will be simple to solve. Okay. No, Zagaman sir, it is not NP1 minus Q, it is NP1 minus P only. NPQ, that is NP1 minus P. Okay, NP1 minus P, right? Yeah, corrected Ansari. So 1 plus I whole square raised to the power 4, A plus B whole square is A square plus B square plus 2AB raised to the power 4. I square is minus 1. So 1 plus I square cancelled, it is 2I raised to the power 4. 2 power 4, 16. I power 4 is 1. I power 4 is equal to 1. Answer is 16. That's it. How simple it is. Yes, Ansari, correct answer. Okay. Right. So that is the correct answer. 16 is the correct answer. These are simple questions. Okay, these are simple questions. Next one question is coming up from the Simpson's rule. I need to take the data for that. Okay, so what is the question that is there from the Simpson's rule? Let me just write down that question. Okay, we need to solve integral. As expected, mathematics most important topic of the numerical methods is the numerical integration. Integral 4 say 5.2 log x dx. Okay, with interval of 0.3 using the Simpson's 1/3 rule. Using the Simpson's 1/3 rule. Yes, correct. Yes, anyone having the answer for this? Anyone having the answer for this? Come on. Anyone having the answer for this? Let's check this out, guys. So what is the function here? Everyone try to understand, please. What is the function here? Fx, that is equal to the log x that we need to integrate, and the interval size h is equal to 0.3. The integral limit is 4 say 5.2. 4 say 5.2. All right. So not required, but you can say that n is equal to how much? The number of intervals is 5.2 by 4 divided by 0.3. 1.2 by 0.3, that is 4, and always the number of subintervals. Okay, number of sub-intervals should be even in the Simpson's rule. In the Simpson's rule, that should always be equal to even. So let's see what is the correct answer. Now, everyone see that. What is the value of F4? Starting with the 4, now what are the points I need to create? I start from 4, then I take 4.3, 0.3, 0.3, 0.3 ka step size, 4.6, 4.9, 5.2. So step size, the interval size is 0.3. So what is that F4? This is equal to F4, and F4 is equal to log 4. F4, Fx is equal to log x. This will be F. What is the value of the function? F4.3. Okay, so whether you need to calculate right now or not, let's see that. Let's just wait for that. So this is log 4.3. This is equal to f of 4.6. This is f4.6, and that is equal to log of 4.6. This will be equal to f4.9. What is the value of f4.9? That is the log 4.9. Okay, and similarly this is the 5.2. So the value of the function is f5.2, and that is equal to ln 5.2. ln 5.2. Okay, now what are excluding the endpoints? आपको ये ध्यान रखना है. Leave this apart, leave this apart. Okay, this is x1. Okay, if I say this is x1, this is x2, this is x3. That is the final xn, and this is the initial point. I can call it as a and b. That is the limit of integral a to b, and between a to b I get x1, x2, x3. Okay, now using the Simpson's rule, guys, first of all, you need to calculate S0. What is S0? S0 means the sum of the endpoints. Endpoints matlab F4 plus F5.2. That is equal to log 4 plus log of 5.2. So that will be equal to log A plus log B is log of A into B. 5.2 into 4 should become the 20.8. It should become the 20.8. Okay, we'll do the calculations later on. What is the S1? S1 means sum of all the odd points sample, f of x1 plus f of x3. That means, what is the f of x1? Log 4.3 and log 4.9. This is equal to the log of 4.3 plus the log of 4.9, and this is equal to the ln 4.3 multiplied by 4.9 log AB. Okay, and this is what calculations हम बाद में करते हैं एक साथ. And then S2. S2 is the sum of the function at all the even points, and even point is only one x2, and the value of the function is log 4.6. Log 4.6. So let us calculate these values, and let's place down these values quickly, guys. Let me also place down the values for you quickly. Yeah. So what are the values coming in front of me? The first one is log 20.8, and this one is, yeah, I'll just calculate, and the answer is 20.8. That is equal to, and the answer is, this one is 3.03 approximately. This one will be, first I multiply 4.3 with the 4.9, and then I take the log of the answer. This is 3.05 approximately, and this one is how much? Log of 4.6, and this is approximately 1.53. Then what is the Simpson's rule? The value of the integral using the Simpson's rule is h by 3, and that is the S0 plus 4 times S1 plus twice of S2, right? 4 times S1 plus twice of S2. Put down the values. Put down the values, and let's see what is the final answer coming up. What are the values in front of me? Okay, ये मैं प्लेस करते जाता हूँ. H is 0.3, तो 0.3 divided by 3. S0 का वैल्यू कितना आया है? 3.03 plus 4 times S1, that is coming to be 3.05 plus 2 times S2. S2 अभी हमने निकाला, S2 का वैल्यू है, that is the 1.53. Yes, come on guys, let's complete the calculations quickly. 0.1 into 3.03 plus 4 3s are 12, and then 0.5 into 4, 12.2 plus this is equal to 3.06. That's it, just complete. Just complete. Okay, yes, and what is the answer that is coming up? Let me just add up quickly. This is 3.03, 1 second, and 12.2, and then I have, yes, and that is 0.1, and the answer is 1.829, dear students. Okay, 1.829. The Zagam Ansari and Sahitya, please recheck your calculations once. It is coming out to be 1.829, an expected question. Okay, expected question. Thank you, Daksh, for your compliment. Yes, the GradeUp whole team is putting all the efforts. Okay, and yes, our notes, whether it is mechanical, CS, electrical, electronics, civil, we are all, providing you the quality content. Okay, guys, one more mathematics question. Please take in if you have any confusion. Ansari and Sahitya, where you have gone wrong with the calculation. एक बार just check कर लीजिए. And one question coming up from probability से बहुत simple question है. What is that question? Let me present that question in front of you. Okay, then we will move on towards the other technical question. Right, Harshit. Okay, it was MCQ. Okay, I don't have the option, it is memory based. So MCQ mein you got 1 point, approximation chalega, and even if it is NAT and you put 1.87 in place of 1.83. Okay, that is acceptable. So in a probability question, you are given blue balls and that is equal to 15. And there are black balls that they are equal to, I think our smart board is very tired now. It is eating some words. Black balls is equal to the 45. Okay, and if two balls are drawn at random without replacement, that is very important to note. Without replacement. Okay, क्या question पूछा है? What is the probability that? Okay, find the probability that one is blue and the other is black. One is blue, other is black. Anyone? Yes, Agnipa, 1 plus I power 8 discussed just now. Sahitya, one question was from syllogism. Okay, I have not received any syllogism question, but if you have any syllogism question, please comment in the comment box. Agar comment box mein aa jata hai. Yes, Telugu, the answer of complex number is 16 only. Just now discussed, guys, those who are seeing right now. 1 plus I power 8. Where is that question? 1 plus I power 8 I discussed and the answer is 16 only. Absolutely correct. Already discussed, that is a 16. Okay, guys, so answer for this probability question, what it is? Anyone? Okay, what is the probability that it is without replacement? Please take a special note that it is without replacement. What is the probability that one blue and one black? Okay, so there are two cases. Only one blue and one black, but they are not telling the order. Which one is blue, which one is black. So blue first and then black, or it may be black first or then blue. Or yours, just do the favorable by total. How many blue balls are there? That is a 15. Okay, 15 divided by the total 60. How many black balls? 45. Dekh lijiye, black balls ka number 45 hai. But when I draw the black balls, because it is without replacement, so one of the balls is in my pocket now. One of the balls is in my pocket. So the total number of balls will be 59, whereas the black balls are 45. Because what was the first draw? Was blue. So all black balls are saved in your pocket, and this is next. How many black? 45 divided by 60 multiplied by all blue are left, but again total is reduced by 1. So that is simply twice. Both the calculations are same only actually. 15 into 45 divided by 60 cross 59. That's the calculation. Guys, solve it up. Approximately 0.38. You will be approximately getting the value of 0.38. Okay, 0.38. Telugu is telling they given the order. See, this is the question I have received. If they have given the order, then also it is okay. Suppose they give what is the probability that first blue and then black, then only this part is the answer. Okay, chalo main dono possibility le leta hu because this is memory based. What is the question I got? What is the probability? One blue and one black. But aapko pata hai probability mein language will change the answer. If the question is taking the inputs from the comment box, what is the probability that first blue and second black, if they given the order, then also no problem yaar. Okay, first blue kitna tha? Blue kitna hai mere paas? 15 divided by the 60 and 45 is divided by 59, and the answer will be the 0.19. 0 point, इसका हाफ हो जाएगा ना बेसिकली, इसका हाफ 0.19. Okay, 0.19, right? So first blue and second black they've given, no problem. Harshit also says, so then this will be the answer. Okay, Abhay Kumar, no problem, options nahi hai, the answers are in fraction, so you can just solve it in fractions. We'll see, that's a very simple thing to do. Okay guys, so around 8 to 9 mathematics question we have discussed, and around 4 to 5 aptitude questions we have discussed, and Anubhav sir will again join us for some more technical questions. Sir, कौन सा subject आप लेके आ रहे हैं इस बार?
सर एक बहुत ही स्पेशल एंट्रोपी का क्वेश्चन है. सब बोल रहे थे कि सर एंट्रोपी नहीं आया है सुबह वाले सेशन में, और एंट्रोपी का बहुत इंतजार था.
तो ये आ गया एंट्रोपी का क्वेश्चन, तो
हाइड्रोलिक मशीन्स का भी.
यस, तो सर ये रहा आपके लिए माइक, एंट्रोपी का क्वेश्चन सर डिस्कस करेंगे अभी.
थैंक यू सर. हेलो, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल guys, you are just truly awesome. Okay, so at 9:15, very special day, you are still out here to get the solutions. Now I have 2 questions guys, let me know in the chat box. Hydraulic machines not expected from a draft tube, again a really unexpected one, and the second was entropy. We were all very much waiting, sir, entropy aayega, and entropy came. And believe me, that was no simple question coming from entropy. Now come on guys, let me quickly know which one do you want to solve first, the hydraulic machines or the entropy generation? Come on. So Daksh says yes, thank you dear, Gradeup is the best. Yeah, yes, we try to provide it. Subramanian Muthuram says we are extremely thankful. We are also very thankful guys, you listen to us very very carefully. जी एकदम बिल्कुल. So बताओ क्या करना है, पहले कौन सा सॉल्व करना है? Should we solve entropy? Yes, Harshit. Come on guys. चलो. Let's start with the hydraulic machines one. So once again guys, this is a memory based one. So this is what we have received. It was said that there is a Francis turbine. Orientation was given a vertical shaft, not an issue. Then it was given that the RPM is 300 and there were some losses given. A very conceptual question guys, some losses were given. These losses were given for blades, which means we know that in Francis turbine both blades are there, stationary as well as moving. So for all the blades the losses were given as in terms of head 0.5. In the rotor, so this was stator and guide blade, rotor is this, and then draft tube was given as 2 meter. So these are the losses given. Apart from this, discharge was given 20 meter cube per second. The exit velocity from the draft tube was given as 3.5 meter per second. So if we take up this as the draft tube, so this is the net head that is being supplied, okay, and then water drops down. So here this velocity is given as 3.5 meters per second. Okay, and they have asked us to calculate the hydraulic efficiency. They have asked us to calculate the hydraulic efficiency. Hydraulic efficiency is now very important. The data that also said was that V omega 2, which was radial at the exit. If it is radial at the exit, this is V omega 1 U1 upon of G divided by net head which was supplied. Okay, now all you need to do is apply very simple concept that if this is the head that is supplied, V omega 1 U1 is the nothing but basically the power that we are generating out from the runner in terms of head, and then there are losses plus this kinetic energy that is going out. So if I write this equation as nothing but just apply principle of conservation of energy, so this is V omega 1 U1 by G plus the kinetic energy that is coming out in terms of head. So this is 3.5 square upon of 2g plus the losses that are happening. So what is the losses that are happening? You add it up, 12.5. Okay, so from here we get v omega 1 u1 by g. This value is given as 200 meters. Okay, so if we calculate, guys, we get the value as 186.67. Even the board has got tired. This is this one. So put the value here. We are getting the efficiency as 93.43%. What say, guys? Are you getting the same value? Okay, so moving on quickly. Now, many of you are waiting for the entropy question. Let us discuss this. So the condition is given that 5 kgs per second at this rate, pressure 500 kilopascal and temperature 300 Kelvin is supplied in this control volume, and this gets split into two components. One is 3 kgs per second, the another one is 2 kg per second. Okay, now the pressure and temperature for 3 kgs are given as 100 kilopascal and temperature is given as 340 Kelvin. And for 2 kgs per second, this value is given as 240 Kelvin, the temperature, and pressure is given as 100 kilopascal. Now, you might be thinking everything is given, so what do we do? Now, there are two things. If you apply it conceptually, or you might not have applied conceptually, jata kya hai? Answer correct hona chahiye. Now see, this is a case of an open system. For an open system, the change in entropy is written as the entropy transfer plus the entropy generation plus this is nothing but the entropy transfer or change in entropy because of mass transfer. Now, with this question, there were two very important words mentioned: steady and insulated. Since it is insulated, there is no entropy transfer, this becomes 0. Since it is steady, entropy being a property of the system is also 0. All you need to do is apply a basic concept that this is nothing but the entropy change when this fluid is entering, getting divided into 2 kgs per second and 3 kgs per second. So entropy change, you might have done like this. Sir, entropy change of the system is entropy change of 3 kg fluid, Cp ln. Final temperature is how much? So it is 340 divided by 300 minus R natural log. This is 100 divided by 500 plus 2 into same way. This is 240 divided by 300 minus R natural log 100 by 500. So you might have applied the entropy change for a closed system, and considering that it is insulated, entropy change of the surrounding is 0. Combine it, you get entropy change of universe, which is nothing but entropy generation. Luckily, you were correct, but conceptually, this is 1. Okay, so if you put all the values, you get this value as 2.23 kilojoule per Kelvin, which, my dear friends, is the correct answer. Okay, so every one of you were expecting entropy आना चाहिए. बेटा आया, बहुत भोकाल क्वेश्चन आया है. ठीक है. Next we have Dheeraj sir, who will be taking up next question.
Yes guys, so we are here with the last question from welding. Let us see. And that question is related to the spot welding, and what they have given the data is, they have given about the weld nugget diameter is given as 5 mm. The height of weld nugget is given as 1 mm, and also they have given the if you say the unit energy, it is given as 20 joule per mm cube. That is also given. And one more thing they have given, the time is 0.1 second for the welding, and they've also given the efficiency to be 10%. These are the things given, and power generation rate is to be asked. So first of all, guys, we need to find out first of all what is the heat, first of all the volume of the nugget. So you'll be finding out the volume of nugget. So volume of nugget, when you'll be finding out, is going to be pi by 4 d square h. When you'll be finding out this volume, and you will be getting 19.63 mm cube. This will be the volume, and then we are going to see the heat required. You know that it is going to be 20 into 19.63. Multiplying, you will be getting it to be 392.699. This is going to be joules. But you need to answer about the power generation rate. So I am converting this into heat required rate. So you are going for heat required rate. You know it is going to be basically heat required. The unit is in joule. If you are dividing it with the second, it will be coming in the watts. So we are going to do the say 392.699 divided by 0.1. Dividing it, you will be getting this, and it will be coming out to be 3926.99 joules. Okay, guys. So now we are going to have the, you know that efficiencies, the rate of heat required. Yes, guys, the answer you are putting is correct. The heat generation rate, which is nothing but the power generation, you will be getting it to be 39.269 kilowatts, because the answer was asked in kilowatts. So guys, with this we have completed this question, and now I will be inviting the complete mechanical team along with MN sir and Abhinav sir is there with us, so that because we have completed the analysis and more than 45 question I feel we have done. Yes, and if you are talking about the cutoff, one thing I would like to say, this exam compared to the first session was slightly difficult, or I will say not difficult but lengthy. So because of that, we can say that if you are talking about the cutoff will be slightly lesser than the first one, if you say, and it should be around 30 only. And at the same time, obviously, as the paper is going to be tougher for the second shift, so there are chances that obviously score will be normalized, and definitely for the first session as paper was very easy. So Aman sir, over to you.
Yeah, that's all from our side, guys. We have completed more than 40 questions, I guess, sir.
Yes, sir.
More than 40 questions. More than 40 questions. That's not simple, guys. Just in morning session, we have completed. 46. We have given 46 question solutions, and now we have given 40 plus. We are going to give you the exact PDF. Thanks to all faculty for working continuously for these many hours for morning session and evening session. And one more big thanks to all our back-end team, guys. You must have seen only us in front, but we have back-end team also with us. Big applause to all these guys also, because this is happening. Guys, come on, guys, please. All our back-end team, those who are the base for this session to happen. Yahan jao.
Working from the last Friday.
We mechanical faculty, guys, you students work for 3 hours in the examination. Faculty work for more than 8 hours, 9 hours. But this entire team is working for more than 20 days continuously. Continuously for last week also, continuously they are there. This week also they are there. Till 12 o'clock, 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yesterday it was computer science session was 12:30. Till 12:30 people are here to give you the solutions. Yes, we are still there. These are all our team members. All of you guys, please come this side. Yahan aa jao. Our YouTube team members, our DTP members, because of these people only, these entire sessions are happening. What do you say, Abhinav?
बिल्कुल सर, बच्चे तो सिर्फ ऑल यू आर सीइंग अस, हमने ना हम सॉल्यूशन कर रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारे लिए टाइपिंग हो रहा है, हमारे लिए उधर यूट्यूब का एंटिटी बन रहा है, तो सिर्फ फैकल्टी नहीं, मतलब फैकल्टी तो हीरो है पर स्टोरी कोई और लिख रहा है, ठीक है। हम आके डायलॉग बोल दे रहे, हीरो डायलॉग बोल दे रहे हैं, हम कॉन्सेप्ट बोल दे रहे हैं, लेकिन वो स्टोरी कर रहा है, डायरेक्ट कर रहा है,
कमेंट्स देखता है।
इनमें से एक और चीज में से हम लोग देखो सुनो, एक बार बताता हूँ मैं आपको। जैसे सब लोग इंडिया में ना क्या है कि कि स्टोरी जो एक्चुअल जो सिनेमा के लवर है ना वो स्टोरी को डायरेक्टर वाले को ज्यादा प्रेस करते हैं, है ना? तो वही हमारे स्टोरी राइटर डायरेक्टर सब कुछ वही है। सर आप कुछ कह रहे थे?
हाँ, मैं ये कह रहा था कि क्वेश्चंस तो हम लोग सर इमीडिएटली सॉल्व करके आ रहे हैं, लेकिन वो क्वेश्चंस आ कैसे रहे हैं उसमें भी बैक एंड टीम का बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट इफेक्ट है कि दे आर कॉन्टेक्टिंग विद द स्टूडेंट्स इमीडिएटली ताकि क्वेश्चंस आ जाए।
बिल्कुल। और एक और चीज, जैसे मैं सिविल का हूँ ना, मेरे को पता है बीम कैसे बनता है, यूडीएल कैसे बनता है, सर्किट कैसे बनता है, सबको पता है। लेकिन वो सब तो हो सकता है बीटेक ना हो सकता है कोई एमबीए हो, मतलब उस पर्टिकुलर फील्ड का नहीं हो, फिर भी वो सब कुछ कर रहे हैं, टाइपिंग कर रहे हैं। फास्टेस्ट सिर्फ हम ही नहीं है, फास्टेस्ट जो हमारी टीम है वो हमसे ज्यादा फास्टेस्ट है, क्योंकि पहले वो पीपीटी डालता है उसके बाद ही हम सॉल्व कर पाते हैं भाई लोग।
Exactly. So not only these people, guys, we have bigger team also working. Content team is not there here actually. Big applause to content team also. They are the source of our questions also, and sending us questions, and our students, many students also contributed in sending the questions. Big applause to all our team members, guys. Say one thumbs up to all our members. Yes. Thank you all, guys. Thank you.
Go Gradeup!
Go Gradeup! Thank you all faculty. Sir, Dheeraj sir, last words. Yes, please.
So guys, I feel now both the shifts are over, so we are soon going to share the PDF of this session also. So you can please match your answers and you can see what is the score you are getting. And we are having a panel discussion also tomorrow at 11 AM where we will be discussing about both the papers. So you can join us in both the channels, Mechanical Marvels as well as Grade Update channel. So we'll be there for that complete analysis of both the shifts. And guys, any question related to that you can ask us in the tomorrow's session also. At the same time guys, I will say that ये शुरुआत है, अंत नहीं, अभी बहुत सारे एग्जाम बाकी है। और yes sir, and also
say something about post-gate.
Yes. So guys,
we are there. Grade up is there. Even after the gate examination, before the gate exam, during the gate examination, just after the gate examination, even after the gate examination, we are there with more sessions yet to come. पोस्ट गेट गाइडेंस सर, मोर डिटेल्स अबाउट पोस्ट गेट, व्हाट वी आर गोइंग टू गिव।
बोल भी रहा था कि मतलब एग्जाम में मतलब ग्रेड अप की बात करें तो पहले भी, साथ भी और बाद भी गेट के साथ भी और गेट के बाद भी, जस्ट लाइक LIC टैगलाइन है, यू नो।
देखो आपके 90 आ रहे हैं, 80 आ रहे हैं, 40 आ रहे हैं, और एवरीथिंग देयर इज सम स्कोप। ESC भी आ रहा है, तो वो सब कुछ ESC के जो नॉन टेक्निकल वाला पोर्शन है, आशुतोष सर विल बी कमिंग विद इन 7 days। आप सब टेलीग्राम चैनल पे आ जाना, ग्रेड अपडेट, वहां पे आपको नोटिफिकेशन मिल जाएगा। ऐप पर बहुत अच्छा इंटरेस्टिंग सीरीज चल रहा है, ESC के लिए नॉन टेक्निकल आने वाले हैं, बार्क और इसरो में सीट्स आने वाले हैं, उसके लिए फोकस करने वाले हैं। मैं आई थिंक आई एम सेइंग दिस डायलॉग नाउ 36 टाइम कि गेट से कैरियर बनता है, लेकिन कैरियर सिर्फ गेट से ही नहीं बनता है। मेरे को लगता है मेरे को वॉकमैन रिकॉर्ड करके बार-बार करना चाहिए।
That is true actually. And let me take one comment from Daksh Defender. Grade Up is best than other offline online platform. Thanks to all faculty, all teachers. 95% questions based on their notes. This is the biggest compliment for us guys, because of you people like this. We are driving. We are teaching all. That was the biggest compliment we have. Thanks guys, and we try our best to continue the same thing and to give better and better content in next upcoming days as well.
Yes sir, with more
it is a responsibility for us.
7 PM पर पोस्ट गेट सेशन चल रहा है, ग्रेड ऐप पर भी, यूट्यूब पर भी मल्टी सेशन है। तो हर बच्चे के लिए 90 आ रहे हैं, 100 आ रहे हैं, 50 आ रहे हैं। हर बच्चे के लिए स्कोप क्या है, IT PSU का कट ऑफ क्या है, PSU का कट ऑफ कितना है, IIT का कट ऑफ कितना है, NIT का कट ऑफ कितना है, इंजीनियरिंग सर्विसेज का नॉन टेक्निकल्स का सीरीज स्टार्ट होने वाला है, इसरो बार का होने वाला है। तो बहुत सारी अपॉर्चुनिटी है। इफ यू आर गेटिंग गुड मार्क्स इन गेट ऑल्सो ना, तो देन व्हाट इज द हार्म इन गेटिंग मोर ऑप्शंस?
यस गाइस, तो जनरली स्टूडेंट्स को डाउट होता है सर, अगर मेरे इतने मार्क्स आ रहे हैं तो मेरे पास अगर मल्टीपल ऑप्शन हो तो कौन सी PSU बेटर रहेगी? तो वो बेस्ड ऑन द स्टूडेंट एक्सपीरियंस, बहुत सारे स्टूडेंट्स, इवन सून वी आर गोइंग टू हैव दो सेशन आल्सो, जहां पे हम प्रीवियस जो रैंकर्स रहे हैं, जो कई अलग अलग जगह पर जॉब्स भी कर रहे हैं, उनके एक्सपीरियंसेस भी शेयर करेंगे, जिससे यू विल बी एबल टू नो दैट विच PSU इज गोइंग टू बी बेटर एज पर यूर थिंकिंग, व्हाट यू आर थिंकिंग एंड वेयर यू वांट टू डू द जॉब, व्हाट आर द स्कोप्स एट डिफरेंट PSUs. So at 7 PM daily you can join us for post-gate guidance, and for other series, other examination also we will be doing the same way, so you can join us every time. So guys, I feel this is for this session.
And one more thing guys, when the official response key is coming up from IIT Bombay, maybe another 5-7 days I'm expecting it should be coming up. So when the official response key is coming from IIT, we'll be producing the entire 65 questions with the detailed solutions and the exact perfect answer key, which of the questions are to be challenged, which are not to be challenged. Will help you in every aspect. Will help you in every aspect of that. So let's wait for the authentic questions. But still, in these sessions, we have covered 40 to 50 questions per branch, per session. So that's, you know, that's really a good work within the first day. If I say, that's truly a commendable work. And guys, with this, let's sign off right now. let's sign off and join us for the post-gate guidance session. Do not forget to join them because 7 p.m. daily on the Gradeup app as well as the YouTube. ठीक है, आपको केवल 2 काम करना है अभी. If you have not subscribed, please subscribe. और अगर आपके पास Gradeup app नहीं है तो please do download because all of these post-gate guidance, all of these response key, whatever is coming, you will be directly getting the notification if you have the Gradeup app and if you have subscribed to our channels. Okay, so do subscribe because it will give you some benefit in any of the sort. I totally believe for that. Okay, so that's it for the session, guys. Let's close.
Yes.
So prep smart, score